you know what? I'll put it in when we get ready to get on this. When we get ready to get on this in this Uber, I'll put my earpieces in so we can hear clearly, so I can save the charge and stuff. I want the thick one. I want the thick one. Can't got get with one. Gotta get with one. What's going on, y'all? It's your boy FRE, $H Fresh at the Flyboy Way. That's TheFlyBoy. Don't ask why, just check out the channel. And we back on the road again. Yes, as you heard, we're back on the road again, getting ready to go to another destination. Now, normally, I wouldn't book these destinations so close because I do need time to relax, get back into the swing of things, get to work and chill. But again, a lot of my homies were born in July, especially me. And my homie Louis said, yo, for his 40th birthday, he wants to go to Dallas, Texas. Now, they've been in Texas for since Wednesday. I seen they went out last night on Thursday night. I seen some okay Johns there, but I seen a lot of thick ones. So I guess we did the slim video. We did slim joints when we went to San Andreas, Colombia, 2 weeks ago, a little bit less than 2 weeks ago. So I guess this the time for the thick ones. I don't know. I haven't been to Dallas yet. I've been to Houston. Houston had a lot of thick Johns. So we're gonna see what is going on. I'm just gonna take you guys with me. I got the Wi-Fi route. I got the Wi-Fi router so that we can and I brought the minutes in the United States so that we can actually get the clarity that you see right now. Hopefully that you see right now while we're in the house on Wi-Fi. And we're just gonna go now. On the flight, I'm not gonna be able to go live stream while I'm on the flight. But until the flight leaves at I think 1 o'clock, the flight leaves, we're gonna just chill, y'all. So people will join the live, people will jump in and out of the room. I don't know if the comments are on, so let me do what I normally gotta do. I don't know why YouTube makes me do this, but I gotta leave out and I come right back. But it's better to do the intro and then leave out and come right back to make sure that you guys can get your words heard. So let's get out. We bike. I love the thick ones. I love the thick ones. Trying to get with one. Trying to get with one. And we back. And now I can see y'all comments. So let me shout you guys out. I don't even know what the weather is going to be. I feel like it's going to be warm. I've seen what people was wearing at the club. So a lot of short sleeve stuff. Nobody really has shorts. They have jeans on and stuff. But so I did make a switch. If you was watching the live video where we and hopefully you guys can hear me even with the fan on, because I'm trying to save I'm trying to save the battery on the earpieces that you showed me with. Dog, that little magnet thing, bro. I almost lost it the first day. I almost lost that little magnet thing the first day, y'all. But I did make a switch. I know this is long sleeve. Shout out to Midwest in the room. Shout out to Liking in the room. What up? I'm gonna get to y'all comments in a second. This Kanye shirt is kind of heavy. And as I started watching people and stuff, I'm like, you know what? I don't really want to wear the Kanye shirt to Texas because it's kind of heavy and it's hot. I don't want to be all sweaty. Even though I got a black shirt, I got a black T-shirt just in case I want to go all black with the black jeans. And I did switch. I switched the Vans. I took the Vans out and I put the red bottoms from China in the bag. I should probably put the Vans in the bag too. But honestly, again, I don't really want to overpack because again, I'm only there Friday night, Saturday night. Friday night, I got an option of the Friday night, I got an option of the pink shirt with the jeans with the pink things, and I got a black jean or I got the black jeans with the Coogee shirt I put in there that's more light. I got a lot of different options. So, and it's only 2 nights. The other day I'm wearing shorts, but the issue is that it looks like I'm only gonna have to wear shorts with my CB4s, and the reason why is because I don't want to bring. Oh no, I got the other sneakers too. My fault. I got the purple sneakers too. So I might wear the shorts with purple sneakers one day. We'll see. I don't want to overpack again. This is a quick weekend trip. I actually leave first thing Saturday morning. And you know we just We just doing that. All right, so let me get you real quick. Lycan says, why did he pick Dallas of all places? It were me, I would probably pick Houston. We've actually been to Houston already, y'all. We actually been to Houston for also week, for my brother's birthday. So for my brother's birthday, I don't even know it was his 40th. No, it wasn't his 40th. I don't think it was my brother's 40th. We actually went to Houston already. So because we had rented to Houston already, and they wanted to stay in the States, Dallas ended up being the other choice because we was in Atlanta last year. We was in Atlanta last year. So Dallas used to be was a better choice for them. It's Houston, Dallas, Atlanta. They've been to LA already. Again, so like my friends mostly got that. They like the type of that thick woman. So they're gonna go to these places where you'll get those thick women like you see in the thumbnail, but you'll also get a lot of big girls. I do got a little basketball John now. I might just check out for a little bit. I do got a basketball John and Dallas that says she's cool with meeting. I also got a stripper. I got a stripper. I got a stripper who wants to hang out, but I know what that's gonna mean. That means that I'm gonna have to come out of pocket. And I don't really want to come out of pocket because what's it called? Cali Columbia is right around the corner. And that's another, and the Cali Columbia is right around the corner. And I know I'm going to get more bang for my buck there, so I don't really want to come out of pocket. I'm already expecting this. I'm presuming I'm going to spend at least $400 to $600, because $200 for the first night for the bottle, $200 for the second night for the bottle, $100 for food today and tomorrow, and I leave first thing Sunday morning. First thing Sunday morning, I'm out of here like 6 o'clock in the morning, coming back to Jersey. So I'm not too worried about anything doing Sunday morning. So I mean, maybe I can get away with like $400. I'm thinking maybe I can get away with $400. I got my Airbnb. When we get in Airbnb, we're gonna live stream until we get on a flight. As soon as we get off the flight, we back live streaming again. Again, I'm taking you guys all with me to Dallas, Texas. Dallas, Texas. I went and rented the Toro drop top Mustang. Oh, sorry, y'all. I rented the Toro drop top Mustang all black. Hopefully the sound's back on because the spam called. But what I really wanted to do is I really wanted to rent a truck for Texas. But then I'm like, yo, I'm not spending $400 a day for the type of truck that I want so that I can go to Texas for 2 days. I mean, and between that and parking, the place I'm parking is parking inside, so we'll see. That's the reason why I was trying to convince him to go to Colombia. Y'all know me. I was like, yo, let's go to Colombia. Let's go to Costa Rica. Y'all want to go somewhere? Let's go somewhere that we can spend way less money, have way more craziness, but not everyone, I don't think, has their passports, and also not everyone is able to go because their wife causing a big run up. So, y'all see me with the energy. I'm just doing last minute checks and things because even though I'm not bringing that much, y'all feel this heavy bag. I got my drone. I always try to take my drone so I can at least get some drone footage from the city that I'm in. I got drone footage in Houston. Now I'm gonna get some drone footage hopefully in Dallas. We're gonna do lives. I got the Osmo Pocket. We're gonna get some Osmo Pocket footage hopefully at night. I'm still trying to figure out how I want to do this because the thing is that if I'm live streaming at night, unless I'm live streaming from the Osmo Pocket, which that might have to be the thing I do, and it's only 2 nights, so I think 30 gigs will give me that. 30 gigs to get me through that. Get me through there. So I think I'm going to have to live stream from my Osmo Pocket on the other channel. For you guys that don't know, when I live stream on my Osmo Pocket, I'm able to record at the same time. Even though I did want to do an 11-hour live on this, so I'm trying to figure out. As we're talking, I'm talking myself through this, trying to get myself through there to figure out how I want to do this. Because one night I do want to live stream all day and live stream at night on this channel, and that only way I can do that is through the phone. So I'm thinking maybe Friday night tonight we'll live stream on this channel, and then Saturday night I'll bring the Osmo Pocket and we'll live stream on the Osmo Pocket. That's going to be the plan. That's going to be planned. That way we can get the content from a Saturday night. And yeah. Midwest says, where you get them kicks from? China. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Kicks from China. I'm thinking when I ball, I'm gonna probably ball in these because I don't want to ball in 94s and the 94 Air Max because they got ankle support and old girl kind of tall, so we're gonna see. Again, I got a couple hours. Like I get there at 4 o'clock. I check into my Airbnb. I'm probably gonna meet up with my homies for dinner. So I got about 2 to 3 hours from 4 o'clock to like 7 or 8 before I could like try to squeeze a John in. Like the stripper said she would come with me. I just don't know what she's trying to ask. Like if she's gonna want some bread. Now I ain't even got to smash, to be honest with you. I don't even got to smash. But if she gonna be like, yo, you know what I mean? I'm going with you. You gonna pop bottles? We're gonna be in this section. You want a video record? She's also into video recording. I don't know, y'all, cause it ain't really worth it. It ain't really worth more than $100 for me, unless you. I mean, it ain't really worth more than $100. She ain't really the. She about a 7, 6'7" when she get dressed up, but she a hood chick, which is kind of cool having Dallas. Have a hood Dallas chick. Well, she not even from Dallas. She from Mississippi. MISSISSIPPI. So we're gonna see how that is, y'all. Let me see. Like it says, oh, now it makes sense. Yeah, definitely, man. SB says, finally, a place that's not Colombia and in the United States. So I'm going to tune in. We got a bunch of videos from places that's not internationally and on my channel. I don't know if you've seen it already. We got a bunch of live videos. Miami, y'all know when I owned a place down there. Atlanta last year. Houston. But again, what I do is, normally one time a year I go in the States, one time a year during my brother's birthday, because my brother usually likes going somewhere in the States. So that'll be the time when I'm doing. But I don't really live stream as much when I'm with them. The reason why I'm live streaming this time is because I got my own place. I normally stay with them when we do a big thing. I usually normally stay with them, but it's getting a little bit more difficult. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. Let me tell you why it's getting a little more difficult. Because the type of quality women I get in the States is a little bit different from the personality. See, I might get the 8s and 9s and 7s in Colombia. And I'm able to take them to Airbnb with all my friends and we can do all this stuff. But when I get the 7, 8s and some 9, when I get the 7, 8s and 9s here in like Atlanta or Houston or Miami, when I do that, I got to move a different way because they don't want to come to an Airbnb with 3 other guys. And even if it's a big house with a pool and all that stuff, they want to have like their own like Airbnb by themselves. So like, or they want to see like, you know, something like that. So that's when it gets a little bit more difficult. Like when I go to Cali, I got a 2-bedroom Airbnb. Me and my homie Kings and Dreams gonna be in there. I'm gonna be able to bring chicks in and out. We got the pool, we got the jacuzzi in the Airbnb. You guys seen it last year. But in this Airbnb I'm staying at now, we got a public pool. I'm gonna be staying at tonight. We got a public pool upstairs. We got and I got the whole 1-bedroom apartment to myself. Versus my friends who are a little bit outside of Houston, outside of Dallas. They're like 20 minutes outside of Dallas, but they got a big house with a swim pool, I believe, with like parking for cars. I think they rented the new Audi truck, and some other stuff. So again, it's just a little bit different. It's a different vibe. Just trying to give you guys, for people who don't understand. A lot of people say, "Oh, they do that overseas. They can't do it in the States." But my whole channel is filled with times I've done it in the States. Let me see. Midwest says, I live in Houston. Yeah, it's a lit, but Dallas is lit too. I heard Dallas is lit, but we're gonna see. Global says, Global Paper, what up, Global Paper? Sundays are lit in Houston. Again, I wasn't even trying to do the Sunday to Monday. I think my friends are coming home Sunday also, because like I said, for me, it's like I gotta take off another day of work, a day that I could be using at the end of the Cali trip. So whereas the Cali trip would normally only, last year it was longer because we did a live stream, but the Cali trip would normally only be a week long, maybe a week and 2 days. I made it from the 14th to the 24th. So I got a whole 10-day shift where I get back, and I got a day to get back from Cali and actually relax without having to go straight to work. That's a big thing for me too. So we'll be in Cali from the 14th to the 24th, and then after Cali, after Cali, I got to get my son. I got my son registered for the school now, so I'm soup. But after Cali, I'll give you guys so Cali's in August, right? September 1st, probably September 1st, we will talk about the next destination. And when we talk about the next destination, there's going to be a lot of different mindsets on what's going on. I don't want to give you guys any insight, but when I tell you the next destination we're going, when we get back from Cali, I think it's going to be a lot of mixed reactions. It's going to be a lot of mixed reactions. But I'll tell you guys this already. I'll tell you guys this. The next destination after Cali, Colombia in August, I won't tell you when, because if I tell you when, you may have some ideas. But I tell you it's not Colombia. I tell you it's not Colombia. This whole year I wanted to spend in Colombia. But this one trip I'm going on, it's not Colombia. It's gonna be a lot of mixed reviews, but we're gonna see what it do. But anyway, Dallas, Texas, y'all. Dallas, Texas. Let me get to your comments. Shout out to Chestnut in the building. He said, nah, the US is litty for sure. Yo, again, man, I am one of the, listen, when I tell y'all this, a lot of people say it's bragging. I'm just pointing out facts. Facts. I am one of the only creators, lifestyle, travel niche, who has this much content in the States and out the States. Houston, LA, Atlanta, Chicago, Indianapolis, Providence, Rhode Island. I said Florida, New Jersey, New York, PA, Philly, Houston, going to Dallas. I haven't hit Louisiana yet, but shout out to Boston Hard. I'm gonna have to hit up Louisiana. Just got so much content, and not just walking around, not just showing you the buildings. I mean, interacting with the people. Y'all see when I was in Houston with the homies from the block that had the swingers on the old school. Again, y'all seen my cousin. I was with my cousin from the military who live out in Houston. He had that blingy on him. Know what I mean, and he's showing me around the hood with the Carringtons. You know how that was. If I know what's the name said. What's it? Midwest said he from OG says he lives in Houston, so he know when I say Carringtons, he knows like the kind of environment Carringtons is, and it ain't some stuff that a YouTuber gonna really go to like that. I think I need to bring I also need to bring a rag, because I don't want to be sweating on the plane and stuff. Hold on, y'all. I need to bring like a sweat rag or something. I'll figure it out. Y'all. Let me see. Denver can be a nice city to visit in the summer. Liking. I actually knew a girl from Denver, Colorado. Matter of fact, she wasn't from Colorado. She's from Denver though. And I met her in Toronto during Caravana. Super dope woman. We hung out. We had fun. We went and she's on my video too. We went to the CN Tower. It's all on my video in Toronto. During Caravana. And then we hung out afterwards, and then I left for my flight. And she was like, yo, if you ever in Colorado, hit me up. She don't live in, she live in Denver, hit me up. She don't live in Colorado. She live a little bit outside of Colorado, or a lot outside of Colorado, in like a small town. And she was black, which was like surprising to me. But I definitely wouldn't be against Colorado. Depends. Like if I did Colorado, I think I would want the snow look more like the snow mountain type vlog and videos. I don't really have any snow or stuff in New Jersey. I don't have any really like snow mountain club vlogs. Maybe Maybe when I retire, I'll do it. I don't know. I have no clue, y'all. I retire in 8 years. I'm 42 now. I'll be 50 when I retire. Less than 8 years. Less than 8 years. So I don't know if I don't really know if I'm going to do one of those, but it would be cool to take a chick or two to like a camping glam, or it's called glamping, a glamping event on the mountain in the snow. That would be kind of cool, but that would have to happen in either a country that's really cold like Switzerland. I think that's Sweden that gets snow. I think that would be kind of cool. It would definitely probably be after I retire. But I would be. I think I'll be open to it. Taking two joints or taking one joint. It'll probably be one joint because I'm going to. I want it to be more like a GFE. I'll probably take one joint to like Sweden, and I want her to be Swedish too, and or Switzerland. We're in the Alps, something like that, where it's snowing, and we'll sit out there. We'll do marshmallows and all that stuff. I think it'll be a good addition to my channel. With everything else I got. Or maybe I'll be able to do it in the States. Like I could do it in the Poconos. Honestly, I'm from Jersey. I could take a joint from Jersey and go to the Poconos and do it. The issue with that is that first I don't like driving in the Poconos in the snow. I got my Jeep, but I don't like driving. I'll probably rent a car. But I feel like I got Johns. I definitely got Johns. I don't know. I'll think about it, y'all. I'll think about it. Shout out to Jay Diggs in the building. Jay Diggs in the building. Like it says, maybe they can pick that city in the future. We'll see. We'll definitely see, y'all. But again, we are here making sure I got everything. The craziest thing is I just switched my license. I got my upgraded license for another. What the heck? Oh, 4 years. 4 years. For another 4 years. And I only found out because Toro told me I had the wrong license. And he's like, your license expired. I was like, what? If Toro would have never told me that my license expired, I would have been at the airport with the wrong license and would have had to come all the way back and miss my flight. That would have been trash, y'all. That would have been trash. I want the thick one. I think we got. I'm going in my head. If you guys got any questions, again, we'll be live until I head out. It is what time is it? Hold on a second, y'all. It is 9:46 now. We are going to head out at 11 o'clock, which is an hour and 14 minutes, because I want to get to the airport by 11:30 for my flight that leaves that boards at 12:20. I only have my carry-on, so I'm not I only have my carry-on, so I'm not really worried about being there. Again, we got about like 2 in cash. We got some extra other stuff. I'm just talking through everything, so just bear with me, y'all. We gotta make sure we lock the Jeep. I want the thick one. I want the thick one. Yeah, man. Y'all see the energy? Again, whenever I go on a trip, my energy is like really pumped because we back on the road again. This trip, I don't know, man. Like I said, I do got 1 or 2 women. I got 2 women. I actually got 3 who want to hang out. I got a Spanish girl. She thick, of course. All of them except for the stripper thick. I got a Spanish joint. She want to hang out. She said when I touch down, I can hit her up. I got the basketball one that's a little taller and thicker, and I got the stripper who's a little bit slimmer, and I can hang out with her. Just I guess I only got 3 hours before I meet up with the homies, so we're gonna see how that goes. So make sure I got everything. Keys, wallets. Oh, I need my what's name? That's the issue though. I need my let me take you guys with me. Come on, y'all. Let's go. I need to get my earphones, y'all. I want the thick one. I want the thick one. My headphones, because I usually like listening to my music. I don't even know if I should bring a where's this headphones at? I don't even know if I should bring a sweater, man, because it's hot here and it's hot in Dallas. I don't even think I should bring a sweater. So I probably won't even wear the YouTube sweater, to be honest with you. Even though I do want to wear the YouTube sweater. Because I want the thick one. I want the thick one. Trying to get with her. Trying to get with. I want the thick one. I want the thick one. Yeah, y'all. Y'all see the view. Y'all, if you haven't seen my lives, just the view my lives be from. I want the thick one. I want the thick one. I got a new stand. I'm still trying to get used to. I don't know why, but it's a little bit pause larger than my other stand that I had that kind of broke. So it doesn't quite fit in the bag I normally have the way I wanted to fit. But we're gonna try it out this trip with the Bose headphones I got for free. These not from China. I got these from Google. So shout out to Google. They had an advertiser in Bose. It had an advertiser thing where they gave me these headphones for free, and it was super dope. It was super dope. Let me see. Oh man, bro. Let me see what else I have to do. I'm just trying to make sure I'm pretty sure I do everything before I gotta go. I took the garbage out. Let me see if the garbage man came and pick the garbage up. Hold me up. I want the thick one. Nope, they didn't pick the garbage up yet. Trying to remember everything I gotta do. Yeah, I see got my braids. Got my braids freshened. Oh shoot, I'm sweating. Got the braids freshened. Crisp shape up. My shape up guy didn't actually he didn't go heavy on the Beijing this time, which is cool. He didn't go heavy on the Beijing, just a little light spray. But you know, not too bad. My grades are showing though. I think it's a little cool. A little couple grades are showing already. Let's see what's online. I want the thick one, so you guys can see what I'm doing. Yeah, see what I'm doing, right? I'm just on the computer. Different angles. I'm not even signed in. Why is it not even signed in? I want the thick one. I want the thick one. We got about an hour and 8 minutes. Just want to make sure. What I'm seeing is I'm seeing a lot of people doing like a 24-hour live thing now, which is super dope. I did it before, but I think that my license was confirmed. Okay, my license was confirmed. I just got a notification from Toro meaning my license is good. They must not check the date, but I got the other one. Let me see. 24 hours to stream. Let's see what Trey Bad. Let's see what Trey Bad doing on his 24-hour live stream. Again, the thing I don't like about the 24-hour live streams is that on Kick, on Kick they don't save it for more than 90 days or 30 days. But if they did, Kick will be it for live streams. If I could save a 24-hour live stream and just do 24-hour live streams all the time, what?
All right, good.
Let me see.
What the fuck happened?
Let me make sure I hit the like button. I don't know why it says non-likes, but you see I hit the like button. I always support other creators, y'all.
What in the fuck had happened?
We'll see. Let me see who else is live real quick. Hit the like button. Checking everybody out. Let me see. I'm trying to get your comments. Okay, cool. Shout out to Keenan Lambert. I don't want to click his video yet because when I click the videos, I like to watch it all. Unless it's a live video. If it's a live video, I'll hit the like button. Now I'll Venmo's out. But if it's not a live video, I usually try to wait till I have time to watch at least 10 minutes or at least 5 minutes of the video because the watch time for creators that know really matters. So if I was to click on like Keenan video right now and only hit the like button and leave, it would lower his watch time. So that's why when I watch people's YouTube videos, I usually watch it for at least even if I'm not interested and it's a creator that I've known or I've seen before, I'll let my video play for like at least 6 minutes so it can watch the thing after the like versus just uh clicking the like and clicking out of it, because that does, I think, in my opinion, from everything I've learned from being at YouTube events, I feel like that actually does damage to a creator's channel if all you do is click their video and then like it and then click out of it. Because I feel like it doesn't, while it does register as a like, it it registers bad on the audience retention video. Like if I just go in there and I stay 30 seconds and I like the video and then I leave, it's gonna be a like, but it's gonna show after 30 seconds you couldn't keep them on. We don't want to recommend this channel anymore. So that's a lot of times where I try not to tell people, yo, like my video, like my video, like my video, like my video, because a lot of times I don't want to get people into the habit of just liking my video and then moving on, and then it's like, damn, you watched it for 30 seconds, that made my whole watch time go down. So I can't believe I missed this late night thirst from Barbara TV. Did he? I think he remembered it. I think he remembered it. Oh, he didn't remember it. No, shucks, damn it! I clicked on it already. See, now we gotta watch through it, cause I thought he remembered it. Now we gotta watch through it. So what I do is sometimes I'll turn the sound down so you guys can hear it, but we'll watch through it. And then we'll click on the like button after like a minute, and we'll let it run for like I don't know, like 40. We'll let it run for like 10 minutes, probably like 10 minutes, because that's the homie. So we'll probably let it run for like 10 minutes. This is something that I give you guys a sight of how it works behind the scenes. Like a lot of the times people don't understand that uh oh shoot, I missed a lot of comments. My fault, y'all. I get damn. I don't even know. I didn't hit what's name. Molly Ma, what's up, man? He says, you doing the U.S. tour? No, I mean I've got U.S. tours already on my channel. I can't show you guys right now because we're watching Bar World TV thing. But let me hit the like button first. Let me hit the like button because it's been past a minute. All right, cool. No, I'm not gonna do it. I don't have. I've done U.S. tours. I don't even know if I've done them or I'm not gonna do it. But the thing is that whenever I go to my brother's birthday party, a lot of the times to be in the U.S. So I'll take that time to, and he usually goes somewhere we haven't gone already. Outside of going to Atlanta or outside of going to Atlanta, we usually go somewhere else. So that usually be part of doing the U.S. for the year. I mean, for the year. But and she thick too. Make sure to go check out Barbara TV late night third. She dropped last night. Oh no, it's on the International Zoe channel. My fault. It's not on Barbara TV channel. It's on the International Zoe channel. International Zoe show. I be subscribed to both, so it looks like that. But no, we're not doing the United States tour, but we are going to Dallas. Again, there's only a couple more places in the United States that I want to go that I haven't gone. Will I go before or after retirement? I don't know. Those places are definitely Louisiana. I definitely want to get to Louisiana. Definitely going to hopefully link up with Boston Hard Pulse when I get to Louisiana, and some cousins I got out there. And then I definitely want to get to, I mean, I want to get, definitely, but I'm open to get into Las Vegas. The Colorado thing was nice to go. I thought to go to somewhere like to do the glamping, like somebody said, like I said. But I don't know if it's a necessity. But pretty much Las Vegas is not even a necessity. I really want to go, but Louisiana is a place I really want to go. I might go back to Baltimore. I got my uncles out there, my grandmother's out there, and maybe I'll just stay in Baltimore for a night or something like that, and we'll go around Baltimore. Even though we did DC already, maybe just because I got family in Baltimore. A lot of my family is in Baltimore. So we'll see about that. I don't think any. I'm trying to figure out any other places in the states that I really want to. I might go to Boston, and the reason why I might go to Boston because King James is out there. King James got a nice little setup out there in the Boston area. So I might go to Boston because I haven't been to Boston on camera before. I've been to Boston before. I haven't been to Boston on camera before. So I might go to Boston, and then or Manchester. I think say Boston, yeah. And then yeah, I don't really have any other places that I could think of that I've been to Texas. This was my second time going to Texas. I've been to LA. I've been to Oakland. I've been to Atlanta, New York, New Jersey, Philadelphia. Um, Where else haven't been? Of course, Miami. I lived down there for a while. For Lauderdale, all that stuff. Orlando. I haven't been to Jack. I actually wanted to go to Duval Day, but I'm happy I didn't go this year because of the rain. I think maybe next year I'm going to try. I wanted to try to go to Duval Day. But the thing is that also my son was in basketball camp this year, so I couldn't go to Duval Day in Jacksonville. But I'm thinking I would go to Duval Day one year. I would go to Duval Day. I think that would be cool. In Jacksonville, Florida. But again, I don't really have any other plans as far as U.S. Global Paper, what's going on? What's going on, Flyboy? I will say I respect your style. At least you are outside with the females and you are always having fun. Other YouTubers like, oh man, try to emulate you. However, they fail. And never show girls. Here's the thing. I don't think shout out to my homies Intuition, International and Steve. I don't think people try to emulate what I do. Are there people who try to imitate certain things like guides I do or things like that? Maybe. I don't really care. I think it's a good thing because the more of us out there, the more it's better. But I think the biggest issue is that a lot of people, I don't want to say downplay, they don't understand that the amount of personality, charisma, and character, notice I say character, that you have to be able to interact with people on a level where it looks so smooth and cool and the people like you, it's not something you can learn overnight. It's not something you can fake. It's not something you can buy. You could buy clothes, you could buy the swag, but you can't buy swag. It's one of those situations where you can have one of the flyest gear. You can have the most perfect hairline. You can be the tallest person in the world. And if your personality and your charisma over the years that you've been that you've been interacting with people doesn't really adjust depending on where you're at, it's going to show on the camera. I think I'm trying this angle over here is a little better. I think this angle might be better. No, this angle's not good. Angle right here. There we go. It's we're still letting the international Zoe thing rock. It's 6 minutes in. We got like 4 more minutes. A lot of people don't understand that, man. They don't understand that you can't fake a personality. You can't fake you can't fool anybody for a long amount of time with a personality that's not the same. Not as a bad thing, not a good thing. It's just that different people have different personalities. Like, it doesn't matter where I'm at. And that's one thing I think my channel shows. Whether it's live or whether it's pre-recorded. Whether I'm in Miami or whether I'm in Colombia. Whether I'm in Dubai or whether I'm in Atlanta, Georgia. My experience is going to always come out a certain way because that's my character. That's who I am. That's just me generally who I grew up to be through all of the interactions I've had in my life. Now, someone can go out and try to do the same thing. And they can say, oh, I got the look, I know how to talk the language, and it's not going to be the same product. It's not going to be Blue Magic. It's not a bad thing or something or a good thing. But if somebody was trying to make that Blue Magic, then it's going to look bad to the audience because they're like, hey, are you trying to do what Flyboy did with the Black Man's Guide? Are you trying to do what Flyboy does when he interacts with women? Or are you just being you? That's why, again, I don't want to shout anybody out. I don't want anybody to feel bad or feel disrespected. There are creators who are great creators. They might have more views on video section. They may have more pushing out because they're PG-13. But the issue is, if your personality is not in a space where you can walk up to somebody and not feel uncomfortable, maybe you're, and there's nothing wrong with it. Maybe you're nervous to speak with people. Maybe you are, you have something that you're socially awkward. It's going to be difficult for you to try to do what I do. Very difficult, if not impossible. So you just got to figure out what works for you. That's why, again, I'll be telling people all the time, the channel is called The Flyboy Way. Not because it's the only way of life, but rather because it's a way of life that worked for me. And if I can find what works for me, you can find what works for you. Now, while I tell people all the time, listen, that, for example, you got Streaming University. It's a good show. People are entertained, but it's not real. It's scripted. It's at the best example. It is what they call improv. For those that don't know what improv is you set everything up and you see how things interact. A lot of this, most of the stuff I do is not improv. No, all the stuff I do is not improv. It's real life. Like things could really happen. So I address myself in a way. For example, I had two girls. I think it's 10 minutes. Yeah, that's it. All right, Barbara. I had two girls that I took to San Andreas, just 2 weeks ago. Could I have gotten robbed while I was sleeping? Yes. Could the girls have flaked on me when I brought their tickets? Yes. All this stuff is possible to happen because it's a live video. It's IRL. It's in real life. Not in scripted life. It's in real life. And it's not improv. Improv is kind of real life, but things are set up the way it is. Like it's gonna be that way. But when I show you guys stuff, it's real life. People walk up, they say hello, you never know. Again, it's just something that you can't really get people to I can't really say that it's a bad thing or a good thing that somebody is not like me. You gotta expect people to be who they are, not who you might desire them to be. Midwest says fresh. Pull up to Harry Hines if you know you know. Harry Hines. I don't know. Again, I don't know anything. Again, I don't really know anything about Dallas. I didn't do the best research. Now I say bad. I didn't do the best research when I went to Houston. But when we went to Houston, I had a great time because I had my cousin there, and my cousin knew some places to go with strip clubs, all the other stuff. We knew where to go because my cousin was there, and because we had some breakfast spots and some food spots already laid down. Dallas. Well, we gotta see. Actually, I do got a homie in Dallas. Shout out to CJ, CEO. Oh my God, I'm gonna hit him up. I'm gonna hit him up when I get down there too. Pause. Brother, y'all see him on my show when I did the 100,000 subscriber plaque. CEO James, y'all see him on the beginning of my 100,000 subscriber weekend video when I opened the plaque with the two women from Colombia and Barranquilla, and I met so many different people subscribers who follow the channel. He was the first one I put, a young brother who owns property, who's doing big things. I think he was in Mexico a while back. He might be in Dallas right now, and he lives in Dallas. So I think I'm gonna try to link up with him before I meet up with the homies. Also, but we'll see, y'all. So I do know somebody in Dallas. I do know a couple people in Dallas who have been giving me hints of what to do. Now the thing is that this is supposed to be just me and the homies hanging out together. So I'm not gonna bring everybody around my homies because my homies they more private with certain things when I introduce new people. But I will say this: a lot of the times my homies be tired and they go to sleep and they'll just sit inside. For me, I'm active. So while they'll sleep in the middle of the day, I'll be doing a bunch of stuff, getting drone footage, hanging out with people that I met online, hanging out with ladies. And that's the object of what I think today when I land for 3 hours, and then tomorrow after we eat breakfast. Like we'll all go out for breakfast, and then they'll be wanting to chill in the house. I'll chill in the house for a little bit with them, but then there's a lot of stuff I gotta do. Like I gotta get drone footage. I want to go get some live, some places, maybe go to some historical sites, and things like that, y'all. Let me see. Mississippi joints be hella cool. Freaky much of nah. I met one other Mississippi joint. No, she was from Alabama. Thick. She was a thick one too. Volleyball player. I met her in Miami. I don't know if I ever met another woman from Mississippi though. I might have. I probably had met a woman from like in passing, meaning I was doing a video and we from Mississippi, something like that, but not like going on a date with a girl from Mississippi. Fresh, I want to see you in Nairobi, Kenya. Midwest, I don't really have a desire to go to Kenya. Would I go? Definitely, maybe after I retire. I definitely wouldn't go before I retire, but maybe after I retire. But I don't really have a desire to go to Kenya. Like again, for me, Ghana during Dirty December, the only thing that could possibly top Ghana during Dirty December would be Nigeria during Dirty December. The issue is Nigeria has safety issues. Listen, what I'm saying, y'all, I have close Nigerian friends that I've known for years. They have issues, and you gotta know somebody when you go there. It's not like, oh, I could just be a YouTube content creator, a celebrity. You gotta actually know somebody in Nigeria that's in the area of Nigeria where you're going that can move you around nicely. I mean, can you go there and move around? Yes. Will something most likely happen to you? Could. Yes. So again, the only place that I think would be a bigger experience or a more grandiose experience than Ghana during Dirty December is Nigeria during Dirty December. Not South Africa, not Kenya, not Tanzania, not any of those places. And again, a lot of people have their favorite creators. I think that's a great thing. A lot of people have the creators they like a lot, but there is no creator. There is no creator. There is no creator that has had a better Africa experience on camera than I did. And when I say better, I mean more inclusive. Meaning, did you see a person with Africa content from any country in Africa where they was staying on the beach, like they rented an Airbnb on the beach where they was less than 200 steps away from the water? No. Did you see any Africa creator who went to big events where you see some of the biggest celebrities up close, like up close in who's his name? On Dirty December? No. Have you ever seen any creators actually get invited to a wedding in Ghana, in Africa, where they actually participated in the actual wedding of the Ghanaian people? No. Have you seen any other creator? Like, again, I'm naming stuff that is not just a touristic thing. I'm naming stuff that is a cultural thing. So again, this is how I feel. You could probably feel different, but when I name certain levels of content when it comes to Africa, there isn't any other creator that has done this. There isn't any other creator that has done this. I have not yet seen a creator go and stay in the urban area and walk around by themselves at night, showing you the clubs, showing you the parties, popping bottles in Africa, getting sections, or with two twins. There's just so many levels of interaction. Like, again, you might have a creator who has a better touristic view. They got the nice cameras, they got the view, but that's not what the channel is about, because anybody can do that. AI can do that. What this channel does is this channel brings you inclusive content with the people of the culture. And because of that, like I really haven't seen anybody that makes me want to go anywhere else. But I do feel like I could go to Nairobi and film it better than creators that you may have seen. I could possibly go to South Africa if I really wanted to spend the money. Like one of the biggest issues, and it's not to brag, it's not to be braggadocious, it's just to be realistic with you guys. One of the biggest issues and the reasons why it's just not ever going to be a level of competition for me in my mind is because a lot of people, or don't have the money to spend the way I do when I go to these countries. 2, don't want to spend the money the way I do. And 3, they don't want to interact with the people in the culture. They just want to show you the people. Now, I know you guys don't understand. So let me try to break it down a little bit, and we're going to get some more of your comments. We're just chilling because we got about 45 minutes before we call it Uber. Let me give you a difference. There is a difference between going to a country and showing you what I see versus going to a country and being inclusive and interacting with the people and giving you my experience, showing you my experience versus showing you the country. And I think that's where a lot of people differ. YouTube will promote going to a country and showing the country. YouTube is not going to promote going to an inclusive experience in that country. You know what I'm saying? So that's just, again, all this is just my opinion, but I always base it on, hey, does this creator have drone footage of that place? No. Does this creator have interviews with the people of that place? No. Does this creator go to the clubs and pop bottles in that place? No. Does this creator go and stay at the dopest Airbnbs in that place? No. Does this creator, again, so there are always, for me, going to be levels because I am able to separate the emotion from the technical facts of certain things. But I think again, I would maybe go to Nairobi after I retire. Midwest says, yeah, they call Carrington's Carroll out there. It's the lit ghetto spot, not my vibe though. Prospect Park was better. Prospect Park was good in Houston. I met a dope chick there. She's super cool. Oh my God, I want to shout her out so bad. I don't want to say the wrong name. But you'll see on my video if you see my video in Houston. Prospect Park got good food too. We went there more than once. Yeah, glamping is what it's called, liking. Columbia also has spots like that. Yeah, no. All right, so the thing that liking, Columbia has spots like that in like Guadalupe and things like that. I've already been there. I've already been now to all of them. Like when I was in Tagagna. When I was in Tagagna, the spot was similar to that I was staying at, but it wasn't as in the woods type that. But when I went to Minka, they had some out there in Minka. But I just didn't I didn't stay overnight, but I might go back to stay overnight in Minka. Aspen would be dope, especially if I don't really do the whole snowboarding thing, but I think for the look, I think it could be dope. It could really be dope. Let me go back in the other room because I need to be by the fan. It's hot. I don't want to sweat out my Beijing and my hair before we go to Texas. Before we go to Texas, made Texas, raised Texas. They say everything bigger in Texas, y'all. So we're gonna get the thick one. I want the thick one. Pause. That's a crazy saying. Well, yeah, we on my son's room. My son is actually at his mother's for my son is actually at his mother's for the summer. Not finally, but he's at his mother's for the summertime. I actually have to 1 second. I need to clean his room because I don't think the garbage people came yet, so I might as well clean now and take this garbage outside. I actually my son is gonna come down for my aunt's funeral. Oh, that's a bad angle. My fault, y'all. My son's gonna come down for my aunt's funeral, and after that, I'm gonna give him his passport. My son is actually going to Italy this summer and some other places in Europe. That's a crazy thing to say that my 10-year-old son is going to Italy and Europe. It's kind of cool. At the same token, it's his first experience on a plane, and that's a long ride for his first experience. So it's going to be interesting to see what he thinks. I usually tell comments you just clean up a little bit. I don't want to leave too much of a mess. I got to come back and clean this all up. My son's not the neatest kid, so I got a bunch of stuff I got to clean up. I want the thick one. Trying to get with one. All right, give me a second, y'all. Yeah, my son to really be messing with this junk, bro. I've been making him clean his own room up, but he don't clean it up the way I want him to clean it up. So I'll be having to come behind him and clean everything up. Because I'll be paying for my exterminator and stuff, and I don't want no bugs to come after I pay for all the exterminator stuff. Give me a second, y'all. All the stuff we doing before we head out to Dallas, y'all. One second. Now I could probably. I'm also bringing the 916 says go to shout out 916 in the building. He says go to San Diego, California. I never had the desire to go there. What's in San Diego? Help me understand what's in San Diego, because I've been to Oakland and Vallejo, where my family's at. But I haven't been to San Diego. I've been to San Francisco too. I haven't been to San Diego, so I don't really know what is there. Maybe you guys know better than me. 1 second, y'all. I'm just cleaning everything up. I don't know what to say. What's for? 1 second. Let me see. All right. Let me see. Let me see something. What's going on, Vince? Vince Control in the building. What up? Subscribe and elevate. What it do? Oak Cliff, stand up. Singing Hills. True, but hairlines matter. It's crazy. Let me see. Don't pull up to Harry Hines, bro. What's Harry Hines? Harry Hines is the Blade. Oh, like Figueroa. Wait. Again, here's the thing. I'm about to tell y'all real quick. And we on the main channel, but I don't mind having this conversation because I'm just education. This is for educational purposes only. This is not for promotion. So this is for educational purposes only. This is not for promotion. Here's why. Have I ever bought some box in the States? Yes, in Miami. Of course. I've bought some Egyptian box, some box from Jordan, from the Middle East in Miami before. However, this is what I'll tell you. I would no longer ever buy box for buying box in the United States. And let me tell you why. A lot of people will say it's because of the price. We know you'll never buy box, and you don't suggest buying box because of the price of the box in the United States. It's the Jello pudding. No, that's not why, y'all. The reason why I would never buy box, and I don't suggest anybody that looks better with light off. I don't suggest anybody buying box in the United States. It's simply because if you buy box in the United States, and as freely as it sounds like it's possible, as easy as it sounds like it's possible, if you buy box in the United States, and somehow you get in trouble for buying box, then if you get in trouble for buying box in the United States by the police, that makes you a sex offender. Buying box can put you on the sex offender list. I would not suggest to anybody to buy box in the United States, because if you go on the sex offender list in the United States, because let's say the police officer didn't like you, or the city that you bought box in is a bad city, whether you're in Houston, Dallas, Atlanta, on the Blade in LA, Figueroa, you will, no matter where you at, if you buy box in the United States and you get in trouble by the law, you could possibly get put on a sex offenders list. And if you get put on a sex offenders list, that means you have to register as a sex offender in the area you live. There's a lot of things that come with that. So me personally, buying box in the United States is pointless. This is what I like, real quick. Y'all see how I look right now? A lot of people saying, dog, you would get mad more girls if you just cut your hair off and you go to Turkey. But because look, I would look normal with a bald head. It's not that I care for how I look. It's just that right now I want to keep my braids. But that just a quick look, because I was looking at the camera looking super good with the beard. But at the same token, what I'm telling you guys is that I wouldn't suggest anyone buy, again, in my past, way in my past, when I had a spot in Miami, did I buy some Egyptian, Jordan, tall, thick, Arabian looking box before? Yeah, I did. But I would never suggest anybody do it. And the reason why is because you don't want to go on that list. You go on that list, now you can't go to the countries where it's legal. Now you can't go to the countries and go to Dubai where they say, hey, it's not legal here, but you know what I mean, you got it on your record. So I personally wouldn't suggest anybody that, you know, young, old, like, you know, the way they do it now is like you trick off, you spend, you buy stuff, and they stay with you. That's really different than actually just saying here's the money. And again, this is for educational purposes, it's not for promotional purposes. It's the difference between somebody saying I cost this much, here's the money, versus buy me a drink, buy me a bag, take me to Caroline's, and then I'm gonna give you that box. It's a difference in the way law looks at it. So again, I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't. So I wouldn't definitely. I mean, just to go through to take video, of the blade, it wouldn't even work for me. Shout out to Drake Chugs in the building. You know what time it is when Flyboy get that beard lined up. We out of here, Slide now. You know it. You know it. The beard lined up, the hairline, the hair braided. Ooh, wait. We going outside. We going outside. We going outside. We going outside. Bam. Again, y'all, I just got all this energy because we're getting ready to go, y'all. We are getting ready to go. And I'm pretty much, like, I normally worry about packing a lot more, but I got 2 pair of sneakers, 1 pair of shoes, all of the drone equipment. I got the live streaming capability. I got the new phone. I brought my iPhone. I hope I don't lose it because I don't got insurance on it. I brought my iPhone 17. I don't know why, but something tells me to bring it. I don't know why. Like, I could live stream on an iPhone and then have this phone just to answer the messages and stuff, so I have to keep tapping the screen, but I don't know. Sometimes, what happens is sometimes this, like, when I was in Cali last year, right, a girl was like, yo, you can record me and you can use it for your channel, but you got to record me on my iPhone, on her iPhone, because she has to see the video before she sends it to me. She has to approve it. She don't want me to record on my phone. She want me to use her phone to record. Y'all see it when the girl was swimming in the swimming pool dancing? I said, cool. But when she transferred the video to my WhatsApp, for those that don't know, iPhone and WhatsApp is not a good image connection. So there was a little bit digitized when she transferred me. But if I had the iPhone, it could just transfer me to the iPhone. I could have put it in the iCloud and I could have used my computer, which is a MacBook. I mean, Mac computer. But it didn't. So Northwest Highway is really the blade. You're not feeling South Africa? No, I like South Africa, but from what I've seen, but I'm not in a desire to go there, because to me, South Africa is just a gentrified look. How it looks, it's just a gentrified version of what Ghana once was. Like what Ghana is. Like for me, I feel like if I want to go to an African country that stood past the majority of the European colonization, I'm going to go to Ethiopia or I'm going to go to Ghana. If I want to go to a country that's stood past the European colonization in Africa and still had its own culture blasting, I'm going to, and it was really like fun to be around, but still international, it's going to be Ghana. Because Ghana to me is more international, but still very much in their culture. Like in their malls, they sell kente cloth. What airline I'm flying? I'm flying on Frontier. For those that don't know, I told people I brought the Frontier Wild Pass. And with the Frontier Wild Pass, I'm able to fly least expensive and very, very expensive. For me, it was only a $48 ride each way. That's after taxes and everything. So altogether, with my carry-on bag, it was like $110 to go to Dallas and back. Direct flight Dallas, then right back. Now, if I was to wait to yesterday and wanted to risk last minute, I could have paid $16 each way. But the issue with that is that if I couldn't get a ticket, then I'd be stuck. So I'm like, for another $30, let me just guarantee the ticket, because it made more sense. But we're going on Frontier. Shout out to T-Mac in the building. He said San Diego has the waterfront, the world-class zoo, wild animal park, SeaWorld. That's a lot of family stuff, T-Mac. That's a lot of family stuff, T-Mac. I need the info. Like they got the John, they got activities that have fun, they got go-karting and stuff, like stuff that I can do. Like I try to do stuff, and a lot of people confuse. They're like, yo, your channel is a monitoring channel because you got all the chicks on it. But they don't realize the chicks are just the cherry on top that I bring when I do activities. If I'm going to go bowling, I could go bowling by myself. I know that's not too interesting for the crowd, but I know it's interesting for me. So if I could bring a chick by my side, it's gonna look that way. So on the cover, it's gonna be the chick and me at a bowling alley. Or if I'm going to swimming or doing something like that, it's gonna be a chick. If I'm going to a restaurant, I could go by myself. So I would look for like things like Atlanta. I can go out at night. Atlanta, I can go to the historical black sites. Atlanta, I can go to check out people like roller tape that I know down there. I can do all that stuff when I go to Atlanta. I got a bunch of family in Atlanta. But like San Diego, I don't know, man. Let's see. Shout out to King God in the building. What up? What up? What up? What up? Where's Milano said buying box in Las Vegas is a misdemeanor, same as North Carolina and Boston. Where's Milano? Let me break it down a little bit more. If the police officer likes you and the judge is okay with it, yes, it can be a misdemeanor in certain cities in the United States. This is just for informational purposes only. It's not for promotion. However, if the judge, for whatever reason, doesn't accept it, you can go down for having a sexual charge on your record. It's not worth it to me, especially with the knowledge that, hey, if I go and I want some box, I can fly to a country, let's not say any name countries, I can fly to a country for $300 there and back, maybe $400 there and back, and maybe spend another $300 getting boxed the whole week. So in total, I'm spending, let's say, $1,000 for a whole week. Or I could spend $200, get some average box, or get some box here, average box, because the top quality box in Vegas, the top quality box in Miami, gonna run you like $300-$400. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. The top quality box, and this is for educational purposes only. The top box, like if you want that 8, 9, 10, it's gonna run you $300 in Miami. I'm telling you. In Atlanta, it's gonna run you like $250. In Houston, it's gonna run you like $250. And this is on educational purposes only. And then you have to worry about the repercussions that can come with that. Especially if you're in one of them southern states where they like, nah, we don't think we want to give you a misdemeanor. We think we want to give you the book. We're gonna register you as a sex offender. Now you gotta go back to your city registered as a sex offender. Now you can't even live where you live no more. If you own property, you gotta register your property that being as under a sex offender. It's just not worth it. It's just not worth it. I can't, me personally, I can't see the logic in risking it just because it might be $200. If you go to Figueroa, yeah, maybe you can get something for $1. That's educational purposes only. Maybe you can get something for $1. That's a quick bang, bang, bang. But now let's say she's wearing a wire. Now let's say the cops run up on you. You don't even get that, but you already gave her the bread, and now you got a sex offender thing on your tag. Again, it's not. Again, I know how powerful I know people. I don't have friends. I don't have any friends. There's nothing wrong with it. I don't have any friends I know that have a sex offender charge on them. But I know people who have that S charge, and when it comes to jobs, housing, any government assistance, that's a sex offender charge ends up being worse than a murder charge. Listen, I know a lot of people ain't gonna tell you. I'm telling you from what I've seen, having a sex offender charge on your record is going to be more difficult to get anything than having a bunch of bodies on you. If you got a bunch of bodies on you, if you got trafficking narcotics on you, if you could have a kingpin charge on you. I'm telling you, a simple sex offender charge from buying box on the blade is going to do worse damage than that. And it's crazy, but it is life. That's life. What time we got, man? 10:30. I got 30 minutes. Let me see. Again, Milano. He says it's only a felony in Texas, Florida. I'm telling you, bro. It's a lot, bro. And even if it's not a felony, it's still a type of charge. It is. It's the sex offenders. Not all sex offender charges. Not. I don't think all sex. I'm not sure. That part I can't say. I don't think all sex offender charges are felonies, but there are sex offender charges that yeah. Let me see. Midwest says I was saying pull up to experience, not indulge, but you might be right. It's risky. And Houston is a felony to buy box. Again, in Texas, he said in the whole Texas. Listen, That's why I said, like, with the stripper, if I want her to come out with me, I want to give her the show for you guys. You know, giving her 100 to just come out, do the show, doing all that stuff. She gonna dance on camera. She gonna make it entertaining. What's $100? What's $100? But when it comes to the intimacy aspect of it, no. Let's make this clear. If you want to give me intimacy, that's cool. But I'm not paying for intimacy. We are not taking no charges out here. We are not taking no charges. This is why you got to know this stuff when you move around everywhere, not just around the world. You got to know this stuff when you move around the United States. You got to know this stuff when you move around the United States. Because that same charge in Alabama ain't the same in New Jersey. You ever seen the movie Life? Where Eddie Murphy and Martin Lawrence went down there on some simple selling alcohol down there, moonshining trip, and up north they give you a pat on the back and a fine, but down there they got life. I know it's a movie, but the purpose of the education of that is realistic. It's realistic, y'all. It's realistic as hell. Hold on, I need to see if real quick, y'all. Well, I got some time. I need to see if the people came to take the garbage, because if they didn't, I could take my son's garbage down there. Again, I'm only going for a weekend, but I don't like leaving the garbage in the house. They didn't take it. I'm gonna take my son's thing on it. Hold on. I don't like leaving the garbage in the house when I leave, y'all. Especially in my son's room, because my son, he be sleeping. So I just gotta grab his garbage real quick. I'm gonna get you your comments. Give me a second. I want the thick ones. I'm trying to get hit one. Trying to go hit one. Alright, we're gonna take this downstairs, y'all. Damn it, bro. These bags be cheap, bro. I'm taking you guys with me. Come with me as we go to throw this in the garbage, yeah. Let's take the garbage out the bathroom too. Hold on a second, y'all. And we gotta book out our flight in a second, y'all. I mean, we already checked in, but we have to one second. We have to book our Uber in a second, because Uber last minute be trying to charge an extra $10. Usually it's like a $30 trip to the airport, but last minute they be trying to make it like $40, especially during the day. Come on, y'all. Come with me. Let's go take some garbage downstairs real quick, y'all. Take the garbage downstairs. I want the thick one. It's how you can tell the house got good bones, because they got this old church glass. All right, let's go. She wasn't running real well. Okay, this one unlocked for my tenants. All right. Record players, mad records for the record player. The Ohio players. I told you guys, look, sex sells. Look, do you think this has anything to do with any of the songs on, or do you think they just put this on because they knew that anybody seeing this in the store is gonna buy it? Huh? Look how small the Ohio players are in the back. The lady with her, oh my gosh, she got her breasts up. The lady picture is way bigger, and she's not even a singer. So again, y'all, when somebody shows women on their channel, I want y'all to remember this. Whenever somebody says, yo, you're a mongerer because you show women on your channel, point them to this Ohio's player, just to any of them actually, but this one's in specific, and say, hey, were they mongerers? Were the Ohio players mongerers? Because they put women on this thing. Hold on. Do I have the Prince one? Let me see if I have Prince. Because Prince got it too. Oh, do I have Rick James? Hold on. Let me see if I got Rick James. I want to see if I got Rick James on me right here. Because I got it, but I don't know if it's here. But you'll get the point. Oh, Rick James. Look. Was Rick James a mongerer? Because on his picture, on his video, he had prostitutes in the back getting arrested. Oh, y'all didn't know that. Wait. Did y'all not know that on Rick James? Did y'all not know on the cover of Rick James thing he had prostitutes getting arrested in the back? Oh, you didn't think so? You didn't think he had prostitutes in? Look, come on, bro. Come on, bro. Listen. Again, the biggest issue is that people are so emotional that rather than do the research to find out why things are the way they are, they just get mad at why people do the things they are, and they make it up for themselves. Bro, YouTubers ain't start this, bro. YouTubers ain't start this. Traveling YouTubers didn't start this. Bro, this has been a American thing for the longevity of American history, y'all. Sex sells. Sex sells. Promotional use on sex sells. Simply put. Let's see. Midwest, it will work if it's Tennessee or Florida. Vince Control says, Fly, what cities in Columbia offer the lowest cost of living, affordable daycare worker rents? This is only for promotion. This is only for educational purposes. Low price Airbnbs and are considered safe for travelers. Now, of course, I can't tell you which one is the lowest daycare workers, because that kind of runs into, is it promotion or is it educational? So I don't want to touch that, but I will tell you the cost of living. The cost of living is going to be lower in the unknown cities, but I don't think that's going to be the best place for someone who's not a fluent Spanish speaker who's been to the country multiple times. I would say if you're looking for an inexpensive city, Barranquilla would be the start. And the reason why I say Barranquilla would be the start is because it's not as expensive as Medellin, but it's not as local as like a Cali, which you really got to speak Spanish, and it's only going to have like local music and stuff like that. It's not going to really have a major Afrobeat or major hip hop or international scene. So I would say Barranquilla. I would say Bogota, in a sense. Certain parts of Bogota, I think you can get away with Bogota, because I feel like Bogota has parts that is more economical, but it still has the city parts that you can go to for fun. I also would say if you do speak a little Spanish, maybe you could try Cali. All those places have the best, a better quality of living, a low cost of living, low price Airbnbs, and safe for travelers, as long as you only stay in the north or south of Cali and you don't go to the Occidental area of Cali. If you go to the Occidental area of Cali, it's going to be not a good idea. It's not going to be a good idea. Let's just say it's not going to be a good idea. He said my hairline already left for Texas. It's crazy. That shit been going. Midwest said that's a good deal. I might look into that. Mom stay in Vegas, and I want to hit Arizona and LA. Joints is on fire in the West. It's a different look. Like for me, I like the Cali girl LA look. I like the Cali girl look sometimes. I definitely like the Cali girl look sometimes. So it definitely is fire sometimes. Not a lot of thickness per se in Cali, from what I've seen, and like Los Angeles at least, not California per se, but just Los Angeles. There's not really a lot of thickness. And sometimes I do want thickness. Sometimes I want, but if you want that pretty face, Cali got that pretty face. Cali, LA, Oakland, they got pretty faces. They got the pretty faces. I gotta put on my what's the name from Turkey? I gotta put on my shoes, and I'm gonna have to cut the camera off. I'm gonna have to switch off for 1 second so I can order Uber, y'all. Yeah, and yeah, I'm gonna get y'all comments. We ended at my hairline, went to Texas already. But let me if you guys want to stick around again, we're gonna live stream the whole thing there. Oh shucks. So, but I need to exit this right here real quick or close it down so I can not close it down, but so I can book my what is it called? My Uber. Alright, I'm back, y'all. I had to book my my Uber real quick, y'all. I want the thick one. I want the thick one. Trying to get with her. Trying to get with her. Let me see. That's a damn good deal, yeah. Slide Note says, we following you to the flight. Yeah, Slide Note, we following me to the flight, y'all. I got my I got the Wi-Fi router, so it's clear. I bought some New Jersey data, so it should be clear. So we're going all the way to the doors. Follow us to the doors. Of course, during TSA, I'm gonna have to put the camera, the phone down and stuff. But outside of TSA, we following it to the doors, y'all. To the doors, to the windows, to the walls, to the sweat don't get my balls. All these bitches, yo. All ski muck, all ski got me. Oh man. Yeah, but yeah, my homies already there. I'll be watching my homie stories. They be just going around. They've been going around Dallas. I've been watching my homie stories, going to different restaurants. I'm also gonna have to put the earphones on, y'all, so you guys can hear me when the Uber comes. I'm gonna have to put the earphones on. I want the thick one. Again, that's probably gonna be the song I use for my musical thing, because that's the vibe of Houston right now, y'all. I want the thick one. Of Texas. I want the thick one. I want the thick one. Trying to get with her. We're gonna see how thick we can get. Yeah. I probably put these in my slides in my bag. I always try to bring my slides, y'all. Slides and new t-shirts. Two things I try to bring every time I go somewhere. Because if you got a fresh tee, it's going to make you feel fresh. Oh, matter of fact, I should put one of these jumps on right now, actually. Put the fresh whitey on. Because we going on a plane. Board the plane. Yes, can. All right, we need this piece right here still for the earpieces. I want the thick one. That bus, we're gonna have a driver. Let me see. Where's the I had the hey yo, anybody see where I put the headset? I need my headset. Let me see. Go up, 1 second. Hold on a second. Oh, T-Max says they have gas lamps area downtown. If you want craziness, go to Tijuana. I've heard about the whole. That's what it is. San Diego is close to Tijuana. Okay, so yeah, that's what I. Shout out to T-Mac. Yeah, that's definitely what I've heard. That's why San Diego struck a thing in my head. Actually, I might as well put this in here for now. There we go. All right. right. Midwest said, just started my new job last week, so my passport loading fresh. Should I hit DR Colombia for my first destination or somewhere else? My first international destination, I always tell people hit DR first. The reason why I always tell people hit DR first is because you can stay in an all-inclusive resort, and while you can stay in an all-inclusive resort, you're able to venture outside of the resort, just in case you're not, because everybody ain't gonna be comfortable going where the locals at right away. Everybody ain't gonna be comfortable like that. If you are that type of person to be comfortable like that, then I would say go to Colombia first, go to Barranquilla, or go to Cartagena first. If you're that type of person where you could link up with locals and feel comfortable right away, go to one of those places first. If not, I would definitely say go to DR first. Stay in an all-inclusive resort. Maybe go outside of the resort, meet a Little John, get another hotel, and then go back to your resort. And then the more you feel comfortable, keep going out to the resort, then you'll feel comfortable. Like the next trip, I can maybe go to DR and go somewhere like the Puerto Plata outside of the resort town area and stay somewhere like that and try it out. And then once you get comfortable with there, maybe Costa Rica. After Costa Rica, Colombia. That's how I would say, that's how I would do it. Like I did it, DR, Jamaica, Costa Rica, Brazil. Brazil was way later. Trinidad. I did a bunch of stuff before I did Colombia. So for me, it was different. I did a bunch of stuff. I did Brazil before I did Colombia, Trinidad before I did Colombia. I went to Europe before I went to Colombia. So I did all that before I went to Colombia. And it worked for me. But I would say if you can do it like DR one time, DR again, just stay off the resort, and then boom, shoot over to Colombia in this era, I think you'd be alright. That's what I gotta find before the thing. Hold on, I gotta find it. I want to take you guys with me. I gotta find this my headset. I gotta find my headset, y'all. I purposely took it out of the what's name because I wanted to. Oh, is it my son's room? Maybe. Yeah, it's my son's room. All right, cool. Because again, on the plane, they give me the earpieces, but I've watched some of the movies. Sometimes I should be turning on my music and just vibing out while I sleep. I think it's like a 5-hour flight to Dallas. I leave at 1. I get there at 4. No, it's like 3-hour flight to Dallas. 3 and some change to Dallas. So, I don't expect to really sleep that. Damn. Hope I didn't bust my lip. I hope I didn't bust my lip, boy. That'd be crazy. No, I didn't. All right. The last thing I want to do is go, especially since I got 12 minutes before you come. All right, cool. The last thing I want to do is go to go to Texas with any kind of cuts open. No, buddy. No, buddy. I want the thick one. I want to bust a lip either because they be like, yo, what is that on your lip? He got that shit on his lip. I don't want that. All right, cool. We Gucci, y'all. We Gucci. I want the thick one. Damn, I'm supposed to win. Let me see. He said, I would not go alone, but if you visit San Diego, you can go to Hong Kong's and Tijuana. I heard about all the brothers who live in San Diego. No, I know. Shout out to Milano the Traveler. Milano the Traveler is probably one of the first ones I've seen talk about Hong Kong. The second one might have been like, and he ain't even on no more. QB Passport Flexing. And then the third one was a dude called John Travels or something like that. Like a Asian dude called John. I seen those 3 people talk about Hong Kong and Tijuana, and I was like, yeah, but for me, my whole vibe is I like the whole story aspect of it. I like the type GFE experience where I can grab and go. If I want something quick, I'm not really going to make that a trip to just go quick. I'm going to make that more like I'm gonna make that more like a experience I do while I'm there. Like if you see me in Barranquilla sometimes, and let's say it's rare. Let's say I didn't have something, and I just wanted to go to like I didn't have a chick with me, and I just wanted to go get a quick. Then I could just go straight to the $21 spot. But I mean, I be like activities. J Boog in the building. What up, J Boog? Flyboy, you all right? Well, actually, somebody got knocked. That is why Martin and Eddie got life. Yeah, you're right. You're right. Damn, I'm that far back. That's crazy. Right? They got framed for that body, but we see it. You know what I'm saying? You see what we're saying? Salute, Fly. What's going on, Tripping with Jay? What up? We getting ready to go on this flight, y'all. Man, I really want to. I don't want to put my shirt on yet, really, because. All right, so the last time I got a new shirt, right? I sat in the Uber, right? The Uber had like some kind of nasty stuff on the thing, and it completely messed up my pants. It had some nasty stuff on the thing, completely messed up my pants. I had to throw my pants away in the airport and put some new pants on. That was my last trip when I went to San Andreas. I was hot, yo. I mean, not because I had to throw the stuff away. It wasn't inexpensive. It wasn't inexpensive stuff, but more so because it was a big hassle. It was a big hassle. Damn, man. Let me see. Visually said you're not missing much in Arizona. I heard, but you never know. Again, put up. Let me say, y'all. I feel like everybody experience is different, y'all. I feel like everybody experience is different. Like I go places, my experience just be. And then I see people go to the same places. Y'all see me in Barranquilla many times before. I see people go to the same place, and they feel like the Barranquilla for them wasn't it. It wasn't it. It was trash for them. But for me, you see every time I'm there, I'm doing something. I'm with something nice. Whether I'm getting ordering in from Cartagena or whether I'm getting from Barranquilla. And we find stuff to do, like go to Killy, bowling, escape rooms. I'm spoiled living in Houston with the amount of baddies available. I just want to experience the West Coast. It's a difference. It's a difference. Shit. Oh. It's a difference depending on what you like, because it could be baddies in Houston, but the baddies in Houston don't look like the baddies in Miami. The baddies in Miami don't look like the baddies in New York. So you're going to see a bunch of baddies, but variety is what's going to really keep you around. TN1 is a no-go. You got it. Shout out to Free Society. Says Sasua. Sasua. Shout out to Flip Flop, y'all. Real Jamal. Hey, Flyboy. I hope Real Jamal's still here. Real Jamal says, hey, Flyboy, why only those countries? Why not try in England or Germany? Is it because it's more expensive? Simple answer is no. I've been to England. I've been to the United Kingdom. I have the videos on my channel. I've been to Stonehenge. There's people who've been to England, they ain't been to Stonehenge. I went to Wiltshire. I went to France. I went to Iceland. I went to all these places that people say people don't go because it's expensive. It just wasn't my style. It wasn't good for me. It wasn't fun. Did I smash stuff? Yeah, I still smashed the Australian girl there. I didn't smash the French. Could have, but I didn't. It just wasn't my forte. Like, I'm not a person who just looks at buildings and stuff. I'm an interactive person. And for me, I felt like France, because I didn't speak the language, so I'll blame myself a little bit. Because I didn't speak the language, it wasn't as interactive. England, oh, I got 2 minutes before my guy comes. England was interactive, but the thing with England was that it was boring. Like the food didn't have no taste to it, yo. I'm sorry, my fault. I'm just gonna give my experience. I'm not saying this for everybody. The food don't have taste to it in England. Coming from the United States, visiting all these other cultures, the food is bland. The people are cool, but they don't really do. They don't have no. There's no. I feel like there's no swag to it. There's no. And I give you this much. I didn't go to Brixton. I didn't go to Brixton, so I didn't go to the hood part of England. So there maybe have some style there. But the people was to me was so bland. I was, hey, what's up? How you doing? Hey, what's going on, buddy? How you doing? Hey, what does there do tonight? Well, you can go to the pub, and in the pub they have music, a live band. Dude, come on, man. I need that energy. Give me the energy. Give me the vibe. So for me to keep wanting to go to England and Germany, I just why? All right, y'all. We're about to move now, so we gotta link up to the Wi-Fi. I want the thick one. I'm gonna get y'all messages. We're just finishing up this so we can get in the Uber. All right. Go. All right, there's gonna be a small interruption. All right, my driver's here. Let me go pee first. There's gonna be a small interruption because I have to switch to the Roman Wi-Fi. I want the thick one. All right, back. Let's go, y'all. Let's go. This is the best thing about having people that you can trust and that you've known for a long time that rent units from you, because a lot of times I'll be gone, especially in the summertime when my son don't be here. And I know I got them that can always give me an update of what's going on at the house. I got cameras and stuff too, but usually they give me a better gist of what's going on when I ask them. Got my wallet with my ID, got the t-shirt. got some bread. I got my credit card, my debit card, my phone. Yeah. So let's get to. Ooh, oh, we got the black joint, y'all. Uber black. That's how we do it. I like the third one. I like the third one. But I gotta put the thing on this one, man. This in the trunk. What's up? This pause next. I gotta put the earpieces on, y'all, cause I'm listening real sick. Hold on, let me switch over to Wi-Fi, y'all. Give me a second. Oh man. I'm just taking this book bag off with this thing in my hand. Hold on. It was a little crazy taking the book bag off with the thing in my hand. Y'all. Give me a second. Thanks. Alright, y'all. Let's switch to the Wi-Fi so we don't go bad, y'all. Give me a second. Let me get y'all comments. Give me a second. You gotta switch over to Roman Wi-Fi. I'm only going locally. We're not going internationally today. We're going to Dallas. So, give me a 1 if the service is still clear. Give me a 2 if you know, it needs some work. Hopefully it doesn't, because ain't too much we can do right now. Slip this around. Going through the city, y'all. Again, ooh, cop on the left side. Be careful. Be careful. This cop. he just cool. Yeah, man. He ain't even trying to like let you. That's crazy. Oh, I like the thick ones. Oh man, y'all. Running through the city. Jordan's right there. Restaurant, good food, good breakfast. Let me see what you guys are saying. I'll get you your comments. Let me get you your comments. Let me see. It's a bunch of 304 stings in Houston. That's crazy. I don't even know what's the 304 stings. Or like, you mean like a raid? Like raiding for pros? Flyway, you are actually right. Well, okay, I got that part. Let me see. Spoiler, Houston, Tijuana, Sua. Got that part. Shout out to Wonderful Travels in the building. What up? Real Jamal said respectful answer. Make your bed. My fault. Hold up. Make your bed. Trust me. No, I do. No, Jamal. Jamal, I'm 100% on that for the most part. I do believe that when you make your bed, it's better to come home to a made bed. But also when you make your bed, it kind of, in the first thing in the morning, it makes your day go more smoother. I normally usually make my bed in the summer, every day before I get to go to work, except for like during the summertime where I'm more relaxed because I'm doing a lot of stuff. But yeah, I agree with you, Jamal. I definitely think making your bed at the start of your day every day is a great habit to have, because it can really improve how you function in life. It really can improve how you function in life, yo. Let me see. Midwest says, Fresh, have you been to Amsterdam? It's on my bucket list. I haven't been to Amsterdam yet because, again, my experience in England, while England was cool for the sights and stuff, I felt like it just lacked flavor. To me, in my opinion, it's not indicative of everybody in England, because remember, I hadn't gone to the hood of England. I haven't gone to the mostly black part of England. But I will say, the food and the culture of England when it comes to interaction are so similar. It's food, but it's bland. It's like, it's culture, but it's bland. Maybe because here in the United States we have more of a active, more of a even not even just here in the United States. Like when you go to Latin America, they got the more, they got the swaggy culture through salsa. When you go to like India, they got the swaggy culture, but it's due to the Punjabi background and things like that. When you go to Jamaica, it's the same thing. You got the Jamaican culture. You go to Haiti, it's the same thing. When you go to these places, they have this sauce, and it's not all just black places. Because even in Sweden and Switzerland, like the people from I haven't been there, but as far as the people from Sweden, the people from Switzerland, they got this thing to it. But England just feels like bland. It's like it's sugar, but it's not really sugar. It's like, you know what I mean? If you ever went to overseas and you tasted Sprite before, and you tasted Sprite in the United States, you'll get what I'm saying. That's how it feels to me. So, you know, I haven't really desired to go to Amsterdam or even go back to France. Slide now. You summed it up, England, perfectly. Bland food, miserable. No, I won't say the people are miserable. Again, slide now. I won't say the people are miserable, because miserable means they're mean and they're bad. I just feel like bland is a better word. I just feel like bland is the exact word for it. Bland. The culture is bland. If you don't know what bland is, just look it up. It's clear. I appreciate that, Midwest. Appreciate that, D Kirk. What up, D Kirk, in the building? We just riding around the city, getting ready to go to the airport. We in Irvington right now, Irvington, New Jersey. Irvington used to be a more rougher built place. We're on the borderline of Newark and Irvington, rather. Irvington used to be more a rougher built place, but after Newark got like brought up by like a lot of wealthy people and Jewish people, East Orange was like untouchable, because, you know, I say this much: East Orange black people kept East Orange. Like it's more Hispanic now, but it is the most minority run city in, I think, New Jersey. And while there are a lot of foreigners in Irvington, the issue is that Irvington is starting to get, the borders of Irvington is starting to get like gentrified. Gentrified in the sense of they're buying, but they're not moving in. Like a lot of people that are not from here are buying, but they're not moving in. They're just buying to own on the borders of Irvington. So you'll start to see like Irvington change from, if you remember Irvington in the 90s and the 2000s and 2010s, it was like one down. Nobody wanted to live in Irvington. It was crazy. But now people, while some people still don't want to live in Irvington, they want to own Irvington, because it's relative to where the Parkway is. It has its benefits. So like that's why Irvington borderlines, not the central part of Irvington, like just the borderlines, like the borderline of Newark where we at now, or the borderline of I forgot the other side. Like you'll start to see, you know, we go. The issue is just the schooling is just so horrible that, again, nobody really wants to live, but they want to own. Let me see. Shout out to V Schwells in the building. Appreciate that, man. Yeah, we going to Texas, man. We're going to Dallas. I like the thick ones. So we're gonna see if we can get me a thick one this time. You know, last time we had two slim joints in San Andres, Colombia, 2 weeks ago. So this time we actually going for the more thicker ones. So we're gonna see. Y'all. Safe travels. I appreciate that. Midwest. I think my cousin might be still in Houston. But Houston's like a drive away from me. That's one thing I didn't really understand. Because a lot of girls were from like Fort Worth. I'm guessing Fort Worth is closer to Dallas than Houston. But some of them was willing to. That's how I know it's bad, y'all. Give me a second. Yo, that's how I know dating is probably bad for women in Houston. I mean, in Dallas. Let me tell you why I think it's bad. Because a lot of the women I met were like an hour, 45 minutes to an hour away from downtown Dallas where I'm staying. And a lot of them were willing to drive to come see me. Mind you, I'm only there for the weekend. And they were like, yo, I'm willing to drive to come see you. 45 minutes. And I'm like, and now, you know, I was like, once I found out they were that far away, I'm like, oh, it's cool. It would have been nice to meet you, but I'm definitely not going to get you to try to come 45 minutes and chill with me for a couple hours. He's like, no, I don't have a problem with that. I'm like, is it that bad outside for y'all? Because, man. And I mean, were they the best looking? 4.5s. But still, like, you can't even get a girl from, you won't get a girl from Morristown to come down to Newark to see you. Like, I mean, most people won't get a girl from Morristown to come to Newark. She'll hang out with you in Morristown, but she not coming down to Newark. And that's only like a 30-minute ride. So 20-minute ride if you want to park close to the Parkway. So it's like, again, man, you going live when I touch down? Yeah, Boogie. We going live. We going live all today. We're gonna go live tonight. Tomorrow we aren't probably gonna go live on this channel because I want to use the Osmo Pocket. So if we use the Osmo Pocket, then I'm not gonna be able to go live on this channel. Because the Osmo Pocket is on the live channel, and I want to record Dallas in Osmo Pocket thing. I mean, again, a lot of times I don't know, because again, most of my friends are married, so even though they're faithful men, like live is risky for them. So sometimes that's exactly why I went and got my own Airbnb. I got my own Airbnb, got my own car, because like after the clubs, you know, they not taking nothing home. And but again, I said it earlier on earlier lives. While my friends may not take nothing home, I normally meet a woman and she usually has friends and they want to go out to eat afterwards. And I'm like, yo, come on, let's go hang out and eat. And if I'm live and it looks like I'm live with my homies and the girl I'm with got her girls and my homies there and we all eating, it looked like it's a group play. And I wouldn't want my homies. I'm cool with because my homies been married for so long, but with the girls for so long, I'm cool with my homies or my brothers' wives. So I wouldn't want that look like, yo, you really went out with them and you had them all on your camera with chicks. Like, you know how that make me look? And I'm like, I got y'all. I ain't gonna sweat it. But me. So again, that's why I got my own ride, my own Airbnb downtown. But I'm still gonna go link up with the fellas. Let me see. Appreciate that, Real Jamal. Let me see. I'm from Dallas. It's just they from Texas. Everywhere is 45 minutes away. Everywhere is far in Texas, so it's nothing crazy. You know what? Shout out to Clinton Skippings. I realized that when I was in Houston. Like in Houston, I had the Porsche, not 911. I had the Porsche. I rented the Porsche from Toro. And I realized that everywhere I wanted to drive was like 30 minutes away. Now, I think because, again, when I let my friends pick the Airbnb, or my brother pick the Airbnb, they look for an Airbnb that's a bigger Airbnb in a house, but it's far away. I like being closer to the action. So where they want to be 20 minutes outside of the city and just rent cars. Like when we was in Toronto for Caribana. And we stayed in Vaughan. And Vaughan was like 40 minutes, 35 minutes from Toronto. And we stayed in a big house where we could park our cars. They had Benzes, I had the Jeep. But we were still 35 to 40 minutes from Toronto. But that's just what they pick when they do it. That's why this time I said, yo, I'm not doing that. I need to be downtown because I'm only there for 2 days. And if I do happen to get something, I want to be able to go right back to the crib. If I got to drive at 20 minutes out there and then 20 minutes back, 30 minutes back, I'm good. I mean, Midwest says in Houston, that's common for a joint to be 20 to 45 minutes away in the mega city, so that's spread out. Dallas Fort Worth, so it's a big metropolitan area. I'm pretty sure it's the same. Okay. Again, I mean, yeah, that's a crazy drive. Let me see where we at.
Les gens se déclassent.
See, the one thing I don't like about this whole live streaming on my phone thing though is that it's like a big. I'm holding like a big. I wish I could show you guys. I'm holding like a big tripod, and it's linked up to here with a bigger piece. This is so. It looks goofy, but it's clear, but it looks goofy. I wish I could show you guys in the mirror somewhere where you guys can see how this junk look, but it's like this high. It's like this high. Hopefully you can see. I know you can see the thing's like this, it's like this high off the ground. So it's awkward, but for the clarity. Yeah. This is why I got the new phone, so I can bring you the quality that's sharp. It's not. See, the thing a lot of people know, it's not streaming you, y'all. We not in one place where the Wi-Fi could be good. We going places where you gotta manage. White Castle. Some people don't even have White Castle in their town, which is crazy. Yeah, Irvington right now, y'all. And again, that's what I was saying. Irvington is by the highway. It's by 78. It's also by the parkway. So that's why it's like location-wise, if you location-wise, if you live near the highway, it could make sense if you, especially if you go to work right off the highway, makes life a lot easier. It's why certain parts of Irvington are gonna be more expensive in the future. And it's a lot of people moving to Dallas, so traffic is diabolical. Man, listen. There's a lot of people moving to Texas. They say Texas prices are dropping, so a lot of people moving to Texas. And they selling this story that you could go buy $1 million property, like a mansion that's got a pool and all the space in Texas. I don't know. You know how we are. You said, when's the next money talk? Wait a second. I'm back. I hit the wrong button. I don't know. Like I said, I don't know. Let me see. I'm trying to think if there's anything coming up where I got to do money talks. I feel like I got to do money talks. Nothing as of yet. Right now we just vibing out. Maybe in the beginning of the year we'll have money, or maybe we'll do it at the end of the year. We'll do an overall budget analysis of how much we spent on going to Colombia every other month. That is something that is going to be the plan for the next 7 to 8 years before I retire, because the only thing I'm changing is next year, instead of going to Cali, Colombia, I'll be going to Thailand. I plan on going to Thailand. Aside from that, I'll be just going to Colombia. So giving people an estimate would be nice at the end of the year of how much I spent going to Colombia, giving you the detailed numbers of how long I stayed there, how much it cost me every other month, and whether or not it's worth maybe renting an apartment and staying in an apartment, even if I only get there, stay there for 6 months, if I rent it for 6 months. So we'll see. Also, maybe by the end of the year, I'll have a little one on the way in Colombia, and I can give you guys some of the preparation stuff financially I'm doing to make sure that my child in Colombia will also have the benefits that my children have here in the States. Man, Houston is nasty work. And that, yeah, Houston's drive is crazy. But it's a lot of open space though. I say it's a lot of open space though. We almost at the airport, y'all. Do you think doing the Rel interview was a waste of time? He doesn't seem to be using any of the game you gave him. No, I never think anything is a waste of time, because there may have been somebody who was watching the Rel interview who it helped. And I also don't know whether or not Rel may have been taking some of the not advice, some of the pointers I've told him from my experience in life, and he may be using it and just maybe putting on a show for everyone else. And that's where a lot of people, I think, sometimes overestimate the education of somebody, because somebody is known for being a jokester or a bad spender. They don't think that that person could also be a great spender, but giving you the information that he's not. So again, I think that conversation was needed, very much needed. Will you get dual citizenship? I don't know if you get citizenship that easily, but you do get residency. First, it starts off with getting a visa, Terminal B. First, it starts off with getting a visa. And once you get the visa, after 2 years, shout out to T-Mac, you can apply for residency. After 2 years, after 2 visas, I believe 5 years, you can apply for residency. Residency gives you the availability to go there whenever you want. And then I think from residency, it's citizenship through residency or citizenship through having a kid there. So it's something that right now is very possible, what people don't do, but it's something that I'm not sure Colombia will keep forever. So that's why I'm not really like, taking my sweet time to make it happen. Casey says, I'm in Dallas. It's the same here with the metro area. Oh, that's crazy. That is crazy. All right, we at the airport, y'all. Used to work down here, man. Yeah. I like the thick one. I like the thick ones. And this airport, Terminal A, it's the old Terminal A, y'all. It's no longer Terminal A, I don't believe. It's the old one. They got the new Terminal A. It's just like United. Super fire, super new. Yeah, it's about that time you'll see that airport. You'll see that airplanes in the back. We're gonna have to do this differently here, y'all. We're gonna have to keep this down and we're gonna have to keep this down. Give me a second, y'all. Gotta go downstairs, but it's alright. Alright, y'all. So get the bag, we get out of here. Thank you. Thanks. All right, y'all. So we got our wallet, IDs. Put the book bag on all the right. Welcome to Newark Airport, everyone. Welcome to Newark Airport now. We gotta go downstairs real quick because hold on, let me fix my hat. No, this hat's fixed. All right, cool. All right, y'all. So that's. I don't think we gotta check in. Oh, we do gotta check in. We gotta phone take downstairs. We checked in already, but oh wait, we don't have to check in. I ain't know there was something me. I think I got hold on, let me see if I got my boarding pass. I think I'm on boarding pass on here. Hold on a second, y'all. Give me 1 second. I gotta be right back, y'all. I think I'm on boarding pass on, I think I got my boarding pass on my phone. Let me see what gate we at, y'all. Let me see what gate I'm at, y'all. Give me a second. I'll be right back, y'all. I'll be right back. I'm back. We at gate 45. Yeah, we at gate 45, so we gotta go this way. I want to actually get something to eat when we get to the other side, y'all. T-shirt. Pizza will go inside too. I gotta use my microphone when we get to the other side, and I gotta use the what's the name? So let me turn around real quick, y'all. Give me a second. I gotta fix this real quick. Yo, when I tell y'all there's literally nobody in that line, bro. Actually, 2 people in that line, y'all. It was crazy, yo. It's like 2 people in that whole line. I've never seen. Well, no, I can't say never. During COVID, it was the same way it is now, but I ain't never seen it this empty. I mean, I never really been here at 1 o'clock on a Friday, but man, that was crazy, y'all. There was nobody in that line, bro. Literally walked in, walked up. Crazy. So we finally made it. You know, probably get something to, you know, I don't even want to waste my desire to eat food because I want to like wait till we get to Houston so to Dallas so we can get something good to eat, y'all. We bike. We definitely bike.
Yeah, that's what I said. That sounds like you doing it for yourself or you trying to
Excuse me. Milk Liberty. And took the escalator down, saving power. A little quick 3-hour ride on the airplane. Good thick, man. I like this thick. Yeah. Yeah, Jersey Shore food is crazy over here. We sit down, we'll talk, we'll chat. Let's see. I want the big one. I want the big one. Told you I'd take y'all to the gate, and then when we get off the plane, we'll come back. Let's see what airline what part we at. Airline. We are Frontier Gate 45. So you got Atlanta. We got Atlanta first, and then we got Dallas at 1:35. I would have loved to catch an earlier flight, but there was no earlier flight to Dallas today, from Frontier. But let's go over there. Let's find a seat. Actually, we can find a seat. I can put this thing down. I want to have a snack or nothing because again, this terminal ain't got really the best food type say. Let me see. Guess we go over here. It's pretty cool. All right, we'll set it up right here. I don't know what's this. We can set it up over here. No, let's set it up right here. All right, y'all. Hold on a second. I don't know what song this song. There we go. Y'all can see how taking this book bag off was a little difficult. Arms still climbing, but the stomach like. Let me put the I should put the mic on, but right now the sound seems good. I won't have to put the mic on. We can have a conversation and talk a little bit, y'all. I normally leave my keys at home, but I forgot to leave my keys at home, and we're not going international, so it's okay. We just leave them in the bag. We got the microphones right here. Again, I don't know if we're gonna wait till Houston to use it rather than here because we got a little bit of quietness here. I thought it'd be a little bit more noisy here. But we wait till Texas. To Dallas to use it, and then we'll wait till Dallas to use it so we can save as much battery as possible. Because I don't know how long the batteries last. I got 2 of them. All right. So what you guys saying? Let me turn this back on. Appreciate that, Terrence Hill. Yeah, y'all. Y'all can see, y'all look and see how empty the airport is behind me. This is one of them times where like most people are at work or at school. Well, not school right now, camp, whatever they're doing. So like there's not really gonna be a lot of people at the airport. Hopefully by the time we get to Dallas, it ain't gonna be too crazy either. I still don't know where I'm picking up the car from. I'm supposed to be picking up from the airport, but I don't know where in the airport to go. But when I land, I'll text the guy and see what's going on. I'm supposed to be picking up at 4 o'clock, but I don't land until like 4:30. So I'll try to check before I leave. One second. I just wanted to check some stuff real quick, y'all. Again, I'm gonna get something to drink though, definitely. Well, I don't know if I want to eat, because if I eat lunch here, see, here's the thing. If I eat lunch here at the airport, by the time I get to Dallas, it's gonna be like 4:30. I don't got another bag to check. Let's say if I eat at 5, then I'm not gonna be that hungry when me and my homies go out to eat dinner at 7 and 8. So it's like, I do technically want to eat lunch here, But shout out to Words of Weapons in the building. What up? What up, man? What up? We are back at the airport, back on the way, on the way and out the way to Dallas, Texas, man. You know, so I felt like I needed to squeeze this. You got to play that Drake song, Desires. We're gonna check it out. When we get in the drop, we're gonna play some music. Oh, Barranquilla looked lit. Yeah, it was. San Andreas was lit, man. Bro, again, I love going to Barranquilla, man. I get to chill. I go to the same place every time. It's a dope vibe, man. Relax. It's dope, super dope. I really want, if I didn't go on this trip, if my homie didn't have his birthday, 40th birthday this year, and I didn't go on this trip, I would probably be going back to Barranquilla in November. But I think because I went on this trip, I think I might just do a weekend vacation with Boat Bay. And I do that, if I could do a weekend vacation in November with Boat Bay, just like maybe the weekend of Thanksgiving or something, I don't know. Then I can, I'll be able to, in the year off right. He says, I've never been to San Andreas. What would I recommend? All right, so I don't even think you need a black man guide for San Andreas. I would definitely recommend a couple things. Shout out to Kenny Porter in the building. There's San Andreas and another spot they say go to. Probably Santa Marta. I've been to both this year. San Andreas is an island, and because it's an island, you pretty much want to be BYOB, bring your own broad, or bring your own bit. The reason why I say that is because while you can find ladies on there, most of them will be working. They're not gonna be able to get out and hang out all day with you. So you want to bring your own vibe. I know everybody said, but we don't really need women. We can just go by ourselves. Yeah, but it's kind of boring to be on an island by yourself. There's a lot of things to do. If you're into it, if you want to go to RK Island, I wasn't able to go to RK Island because it was closed, but I was able to take a scooter, because I say you should rent a scooter, and I was able to drive around the whole island. I would do it again. Next time I would get on my DJ Osmo Pocket, but I had a great drive around the island of San Andreas. It's about an hour and 30-minute ride around the island, depending on how fast you go. You can rent an ATV. I would say rent the golf cart type looking scooters, or rent one of the two-seater joints. But honestly, San Andreas was dope. The Airbnb I stayed at had a jacuzzi. It was a nice vibe. It had air conditioning, electric, Wi-Fi. So I would say stay in a good place like that. You can also stay in the tourist area, in the apartments, and you don't really need a car to walk around, but you definitely want to go around the island. The beaches are probably some of the most beautiful beaches. The whole island has beaches on each side because it's an island. So each side has different beaches. Some of them aren't as beachable to say, like, because it's rocky areas or stuff like that. But if you want to catch a vibe in a private area at night, you can. You want to definitely make sure you bring your driver's license, because the police do stop people. They have checkpoints where they stop people to make sure they have their driver's license in their country. So you definitely want to bring your driver's license in the United States when you go there, from the United States or from whatever country you're from, go there. But aside from that, it's a $45 entry fee, so tourist fee for Colombians and as well as United States citizens. They have to pay $45 to get on the island. But it's a good vibe. It's really a good vibe. Really good vibe. And other than that, you can watch the live. I did an 11.5-hour live. For a 4-day trip, what would you recommend? Going for a quick detox. Detox meaning you want to get away from the madness, or detox meaning you need to party and get all of the work that you've been doing off your mind. It depends. It really depends. Like again, I'm always say Barranquilla because I can get the same vibe if I want the party vibe in Medellin. I can get that same vibe on Ocean 84th on some days. On some, not Sunday, but some days on Saturday mostly. If I just want to hang out with a chica, I'll say Barranquilla. But if you want something that's like really outside of everything, Cali. You can vibe out in Cali for a weekend. and like detox from everything. My brother just sent me a message saying hurry up and get here. I'm on the way, man. We on the way to Dallas. We at the airport. As you can see, I don't know if you watching the show, but we at the airport right now. Frontier Flight Dallas, Texas, right over there, y'all. It's right over there. But they must be turned up. They must be turned up in Dallas because I think it was some kind of celebrity thing this weekend in Dallas because the Airbnb I booked was in Elysium was in one of the most famous Airbnbs buildings that the people stay, and because Elysium, I probably said it wrong, and they double booked the whole Airbnb, so they had to cancel my reservation. Now I did get like $100 credit to go book a reservation somewhere else, but and it's close, but it's not really close. But the problem is that the place I booked ain't got a balcony. Cali is dangerous if you go to the Occidental area, but if you stay in the north of Cali near Chippy Choppy, I don't feel as though it's dangerous. Like any part of the world has a dangerous part, and most of the issue is that people want to stay in the least expensive part of the least expensive place, and that's where the danger comes in at. They want to stay in the most inexpensive part of Medellin because they don't want to spend the extra $50 to stay in an Airbnb that has security, that will protect you, that will watch you, that will make sure girls can't just leave. They want to stay in the barrios in Cali where it only costs $20 or $15 a night versus staying in a place where it might cost $40 a night, but you're going to be in a safe area where you could walk to the mall or walk to the go-kart area, walk to the movies. Like, again, to each his own, but me personally, I choose safety over inexpense. I choose safety over inexpensive. Yeah. I mean, this is crazy, yo. I'm probably would be like one of the only people on the flight. I feel like maybe I'm just early. Maybe I'm just extremely early. I doubt it. What time is it now? It's 12 o'clock. The flight boards at 12:30. It's 12 o'clock. The flight boards are like 12:30. And there's literally only like 10 people over there, y'all. Maybe everybody else sitting around here is on the Dallas airport. There's no other flights going out except Atlanta. And that's at 10. No, Atlanta left right. Yeah, Dallas. Everybody here might be in Dallas because there ain't really any other flights up right now. But again, y'all be seeing how I move. Like, no one can guarantee you safety anywhere in the world. No one can guarantee you safety anywhere in the world. But the people who've been places multiple times, they can show you how they stay safe, and that's what I do. Yeah, Cali was a vibe, man. Especially if I just want to chill. Barranquilla to me is gonna be always better for me because it has that international flavor if I want it. If I want to go to the beach, which I'm not really a big beach person, but if I want to go to the beach, I can go to Kili. If I want to, and I have a lot of connections there, people I know. So, yeah, I like the thick one. Definitely get some drink, but I gotta figure out. I don't really want no snacks, man. I don't really want no sandwich. I had a sandwich yesterday. I probably could have went for that pizza. But again, do I really want food here? My brother hit me up. He said, "You can't Herbie get here. We got." They probably lit out there, bro. They probably lit out there, y'all. Shout out to Kenya Porter in the building. I didn't bring my laptop this time because while I could have brought my laptop, we could have went over other videos and stuff like that. Again, I 2 bags. I didn't want to do too much, just do 2 bags. I didn't want to really do too much, bring too much with me, y'all. I like the thick one. I'll wait till we get to Texas. I'll put the shirt on in Texas. Texas. We'll see. Let's see. I just need some water actually. Wait till we get close to the plane actually. Flight time 3.5 hours. Ugh, man, bro. And I mean, I'm barely gonna have any time to do anything since I should be when I get off the plane. I'll text old girl. Like once they start boarding, I'll end the live, and then in between when they're boarding and when we take off, I'm gonna text old girl. I'm gonna text the old two girls, figure out if they want to come before I go to my homies, and then go to my homies' place, cause they probably ready to head out and do some wild stuff. They probably at a day party right now. I think I can't even. Oh yeah, do a motherfucker. Hold on a second. Let me check my other phone. They might be at a day party. They might be at a day party, y'all. Let me check my other phone. Let's see. We can look at the other phone, see where they at. I like it. Alright, let's go. Let's see where they at. We got the Tinder still popping though. What the heck? Oh yeah, it's good. My fault. Alright, we got a hello. I think she's from Texas. Nope, she's from Nairobi. Bruh. Ugh. I don't know why. Like I feel like, look, I feel like they be just sending us out to places like somebody asked me if I wanted to go to Nairobi. Like, really? Did somebody ask me if I wanted to go to Nairobi? I say, yo, really? Like, y'all think I'm in a rush to go to Nairobi? Like, that's what y'all thinking right now? That's crazy. All right, let me show you some of the Houston joint matches I got so far, y'all. A lot of them thick, y'all. A lot of them thick. Is this Houston too? No, that's not really too. Let's see if I can find these Houston matches. Let me say. Trying to see if I can get some comments. He says, for Cali, what would you recommend getting your Tinder? Definitely Tinder. In Cali, I would say definitely Tinder. Bumble. Bumble also works in Cali also. It takes a little more longer, but Bumble works in Cali also. So I'd say Bumble and Tinder. Do it like three weeks in advance. No more than 3 weeks in advance. I don't know if I want to show, you know what, who cares? Like, yeah. This is the one I'm trying to go meet in, Dallas when I get down touchdowns. She played basketball. She like a basketball coach or something like that. Like, she's a little thick. She thick. But, again, I expect that, in Texas, I'm gonna be dealing with some thickness, and I'm cool with that's another one. Let me show you the dancer. Let's see if I got a dancer on here. I got a dancer on here too, real quick, y'all. I'm gonna show y'all the dancer. I got her Instagram too. It's the dancer right here, y'all. It's the dancer right here. I'm gonna show you her whole body because I got her on Instagram. So give me a second, y'all. I see the thick one. She gave me her Instagram. Where's that? Oh no, she texted to me. Let me go to Instagram and see if I can find it from on this Instagram. Lotus Flower Bomb. Got it. I gotta find it too. Oh. I like the thick ones. I like thick ones. Somebody get wet one. Somebody get wet one. I'm gonna say, alright. Nah. I don't want to play the music because we ain't played no music yet. But see, this is what I'm saying. Like I know, like she gonna hang out. She said she come hang out, but I know the vibe was gonna be, bro. I'm gonna end up spending more money than I want to spend as far as going out and doing stuff, y'all. That's why it's like I don't even know if I want to link up with her because I feel like I'm gonna go out and end up spending more money, and this is not even a Cali trip. So this not being a Cali trip, I don't really know if I want to spend that much money to go out and do stuff, man. Everybody like, oh shoot. Everybody like, why you feel like you gotta spend money if you with her? Can't you just make her like you for you? Bro, come on, let's be realistic here. We're in the United States, bro. We in the United States. I'm gonna have to buy a bottle. Well, we're gonna buy bottles anyway. But then she gonna wanna go eat and we might have to go somewhere nice to eat. She showed somewhere where she wanted to go that wasn't expensive. It was like a 3.9, it wasn't expensive, but she creative too. So she not just cute, she creative. Like I said, she do YouTube, but it's more music wise. But again, any woman that's gonna do something like this is creative. Like you're not getting like the Dream Dolls to do stuff like this. This is why like you don't see me with like the top women anymore because like I want a vibe. I don't really want boredom. I don't want just a woman that's gonna look cute. Y'all know I like chocolate. I don't want a woman that's gonna look cute. I want a woman that got a vibe that she'll step out of her you know, cute energy. So we're gonna see. Again, I don't know. Like I said, she ain't asked for no bread or nothing like that. It's just that I know it. I feel like I know what to come with. You know what I mean? Even if she from Mississippi, I know what to come with. She a dancer. She didn't introduce herself as a dancer. I just so happened to ask her because she sent me her Instagram. But we're gonna see, y'all. We're gonna definitely see. J Boogie, yeah, she definitely fired. Thickums, even Thickums too. It was one other one. Let me see. I see. It was one other one. I just gotta figure out where she was at. And that's Barry Kia. Let me see. Let me see. Again, this is another one. It's the one from Fort Worth. Said she'd come see me, but she's 20, but she was like, she don't really look like, yeah, nah, she not even postable. I'm not even gonna post this one. Let me see. I'm trying to post at least decent. You know what I mean, I'll show you guys the ones that's at least decent that I talked to from Texas. This is another one that said she would drive. How far is she driving from? She says this one is one of the ones that she says she's gonna drive 45 minutes to come see me, even though I'm only here for the weekend. But again, she's chunky, cute face though, really cute face, really cute. But she chunky, really cute face though. You know what I mean? But she chunky, y'all can see. So again, like you gotta play in the field that you playing in, man. I'm just working in the field I'm playing in. I'm not going out my way to find this nice dancer that I know is gonna cost bread to take her out and do stuff. I might go out $400 a night for what? Even if I do knock, what's the point? I'm spending the $400 a night in Texas when I'm getting ready to go to Cali, Columbia. I don't know, man. It just again, y'all. Again, I tell you, man. Yeah, it was just it's like that. Let me see. Am I on Wi-Fi? Hold on, let me show my Wi-Fi. Let me see if I'm on Wi-Fi real quick. See, one thing about the iPhone is even though I got the iPhone 17, I don't really use this much except for like Tinder and for nothing and like that's it. I don't use this for Tinder. I don't even live stream on this because if I lose this, I don't have insurance on it. I should get insurance again, but I don't be using this enough for insurance. That's $20 for here. That's another $20 for this insurance on this phone right here. Most of the time I leave this in my house, so it's not even worth it. I need to connect to the Wi-Fi, man. I don't know how to use this Wi-Fi like that. Settings. Wi-Fi. Oh, it's on one Wi-Fi. Okay. So it's on the right. It's on the right Wi-Fi. See what my homies are doing. Like, why he got this outfit on, yo? Hey, yo, I'm about to shout out to my homie, bro. Like, I know him for like 20 years, bro. Man, I can't even. I don't even want to show why my boy got this outfit on, bro. I hope he ain't got this outfit on. Hey, I hope he ain't got this outfit on right here, bro. Yo, this guy look crazy in this outfit, bro. He lucky it's his 40th birthday. Bro, I'm gonna describe the outfit, bro. My bro got bell-bottom pants with a flare on the bottom, bro. I'm just gonna describe the outfit, because this is my homie. I don't want to do him like that. Yo, he got bell-bottom pants on with the flare on at the bottom. He got the presidential one, but the real presidential. But, dog, man, this outfit buns, bro. This outfit buns. I can't even see, bro. Man, this outfit is super buns, bro. Bro, this is crazy. Oh man, bell bottoms, yeah, man. Like bro, it's probably his homie's clothing line, but he got the bell bottoms on and they pants. They not jeans, bro. It's weird. Oh man, bro. Let's get money and just money it up, bro. I mean, he always have money, but just I don't know. I mean, people say I shouldn't be the one talking about style, but man, you ever know like you got too much money, you just start dressing different? Like that's what it looked like. He's got too much money, dressing different. So, that's crazy. That is crazy. That is super crazy. I can't with deal. Yo, man, listen, bro. I got some pants. I brought some shirts, but not like these outfits. It's crazy, bro. I want to see what the rest of my homies got on. I'm just watching them in Dallas right now while they Carbone. That's what she went to. She went to Carbone. The dancer went to Carbone. Now, I could afford Carbone. I mean, I could afford you, but Carbone, you talking about $100 max, bro. Max. You talking about prime steak? Talking about T-bone steak? $100 max. Now, let me see the price. Let me look at the menu. Carbone, Texas, Dallas, menu. Italian cuisine, yeah. Let me see the menu. I heard Dallas is nice. I got family out there. What the heck? No, I don't want to put them on maps. What the heck? Carbone. There we go. Let me look at these prices, man. Cause she was souped about going to Carbone, and I'm looking at this shit like this is a $40. It's a $40 menu. She might just get the call if this excites her. If this excites her, she might just get the call. Let's see. Carbone, Dallas, Texas. Wi-Fi now. Where did it go? There you go. Yeah, this is a $40 menu. Octopus, $38. Well, drinks might be another 20. This might be a $100 meal for 2 people. Maybe $150 meal. It's not bad per se for one night, $150 meal. But like, I mean, especially if she's willing with the content. I don't know, man. I said, how much is a dinner for 2 at Carbone? It's not even. What's the dress code for Carbone? Oh, you're not working, bro. I don't know. There we go. It's really slow. Let's see. I mean, you know, I guess it's different because, like, in Dallas, they looking at it like for Dallas, this is fancy. For Miami, this is I ain't gonna lie, yo. This is garbage. I mean, I'm sorry. I mean, not sorry. But in Texas, in Dallas, this might be dope. But in Miami, this is garbage. Like, looking at the way it looks, I'm just looking online. The way this looks, I mean, as far as if this is supposed to be a fancy restaurant. If it's a regular restaurant, then it's a good looking restaurant. But if it's supposed to be a fancy restaurant, yeah, no. One fish, red fish, blue fish might be better than this in Miami. Komodo? Komodo will laugh this out. I mean, I guess I'll do it. It just, I guess. I mean, food look decent. Let me see. Yeah, I don't know, man. Let me look on the website. Carbone. I mean, you could probably run up a $400 bill in this. She would have to be super bougie to run up a $400 bill. Cause this ain't even Dallas. No. Not Dubai. Dallas. I don't see it. It's not even whatever. The name of the restaurant in Midwest is Carbone. Again, I was looking at the website, Carbone. It, like, again, you know, coming from living in Miami for 3 years, owning the property on the water, like, I'm looking at the restaurants like, bro, like, I was going out night spending $400. Boy, Miami was one of the times spending $400 at Moxie and shit like that, man. It's crazy. But I mean, in Dallas, it must be something. I mean, Italian-wise, it look good. Like, that's crazy, bro. Like, oh, they got one in NYC too. Nah, the one in NYC, I guess for Italian. I mean, the review said it's a 3.9. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, a 3.9, not even a 4. But again, you know, I don't like that shit. It's crazy. I'm just watching on Instagram right now. Like, it's the one in New York, I think, though. But teach his own. Like, again, we're not trying to spend no major money, y'all. We seen one that's we got a match with a behavioral therapist whose key to her heart is affection and gummy bears. Not bad. Google claim it's a high-end restaurant. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Google says it's a high-end restaurant, Italian restaurant, but it's a 3.9. How? Sway? Okay, this one not bad. She don't got a lot of pictures though. Well, she got some teethuses, but she not bad. And she about 34. She's not bad. She just got some teethuses. But might be a little bit chunky too. I'm cool with that. Again, I'm walking into Dallas expecting chunk. I'm cool. I'm cool with that. I had my slim thing in San Andreas, Colombia, last 2 weeks ago, so we cool. We can deal with the chunk. I like big girls sometimes. We just gotta adjust our settings when we go to Texas. Um, he says, yeah, it looks like most people enjoy the food there. Again, um, it's mixed. It's mixed. The review is saying that it's a 3.9, which is not used. Like if I go to Komodo right now, Komodo's gonna be like a 4.5. If I go to Komodo right now, Komodo's gonna be like a 4.5. That's me. Hold on a second. 1 second. All right, we go. I'm cool with Italian food. I like pasta. I like spaghetti, but again, like I like spaghetti. I like pasta. So yeah, I like Italian food. Spaghetti's one of my favorite, if not my favorite dish, depending on who makes it. It's my favorite dish. Oh, I like the thick one, but at the same token, like I don't know. I guess again, I just try to look at the. I try to look at the. Oh, got another thick one. Hold on a second. I don't bite unless you want to get bit. Love the thick ones. The thick ones. Oh nah, she deep throats. Oh my God, look, bruh. Like this is what it must be a thing in Dallas. It must be a thing in Texas. Like if I'm putting my best foot forward, right? If I'm putting my best foot forward, why do I do this? There's nothing wrong with it. Like I said, I've had a big girl. I'm a big girl connoisseur. But why? Like why isn't all like is that like an attractive thing? I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Is that like some kind of like fetish or something? I don't know. But the face looks serious though. Like I said, I'll be swiping left on swiping right on everything, and then I go back and review and delete. This one was an hour and a half from Dallas. She said she wasn't going to. No, she didn't say she wasn't going to slide through. I didn't really pursue it too much. This one was an hour from Dallas too. This one was an hour from Dallas too. I love the thick one. I love the thick one. Again, you gotta see what we're working with, man. When we pause, it's just this one's 2 hours from Dallas. This one gave me her number. I don't even know how far she is. Oh, this one is in Dallas. This one is in Dallas, but she's from New Jersey, I think. Like this is something that it's like dog. Trust me, I had the age set for lower, but it's just the ones that match with me all end up being like 39 or in the 30s. Like, I guess I got a number, but I got it so small, minimum of time. I need one with energy. I need one with charisma. I need one that's going to be fun to be around. Oh, this one right here was an option. Hold on, let me see. Hey, at the airport. Now, on my way to Dallas. How about you? This one was okay. Her pictures vary. When I say vary, the only way I can tell you is if I show you. Look, like this is okay. Now she got a forehead like me, but it's okay. But except for she said no friends with benefits, which means that she's probably like seriously looking for somebody. You know what I mean? A little chunky, but lips point. And then her pictures start like changing a little bit, like here. And then here. Okay, she's a little more my complexion. But then here was like, she got a little hood look to it. She got some arms that really, make me question if this is a new picture or old picture. And then I seen this. I said, "Oh, this is a nice picture." She got a little style with the Chucky doll. But then I'm looking like, let me zoom in. I don't really see a bump back here. Like I don't see like a bump up back here, like at all. Like there's no bump up where I thought it would be a bump up, like up here. So let me just try again. And again, she had some decent pictures. Good 4 or 5. Good 4 or 5. If she had a backside, it'd maybe be a 6, but we'll see. Again, I don't know, man. I'm not really the type that wants to go in the club and try to bag something out the club. That's that you said it's an AI pick? Oh, Herman's really? Yeah, it was a lot of edits. You see, that's why I said that one picture, man. I'm not really one to like try to go in the club and bag something. Can I? I have done it plenty of times before. But at like 42, you like, man, I don't really want that. I'd rather bring something to the club. Then we had this one. She said she was 45. 45, y'all. 3 years older than me, y'all. 3 years older than me. 45. 45, dog. $45, y'all. I said, really? Damn. I'm 42. She 45. I'm 42. She 45. 45. That's a hard 3 years. He said, I know you missed the Colombian Xboxes now, man. Listen, the stuff I do for my amigos, my homies, my friends, man, is astounding, man. Listen, again, y'all. Oh no, I didn't entertain that, bro. She put the hand signal out. I did not respond, brother. I said I swipe right on everything, and then when I figure out if I wanted it or not, I mean, she says, wait, oh, this one, she gave me her number now. Hold on a second. On the way. Oh wait, she gave me her real. On the way. This one was a slim one, and I forgot. But this is a slim one. It was very rare. She's also not from Dallas, but she lives in Dallas. This is also a slim one. Lips is nice though. Again, I have options, but I'm about to check her Instagram out again. Let me check out Instagram again. Some of them I just like. I'll get the information, and then as I get ready to go closer, I'll go check them out. Oh shoot, Hutchin private. I gotta go on my other phone. Hutchin private. I think we about to board up, y'all. So again, let me get some water. Let me get something to drink, y'all. Give me a second. Before we start loading up, let me get something to drink. right, so we just got something to hold us over until we get the slim one decent. Yeah, the slim one was decent. We're gonna talk. Got something to hold us over until we get to Dallas. $8 and some change for these two things. $8 and some change for these two things. $8 and some change. We're gonna have to move soon. You open it up. Again, y'all, I showed you guys what we did earlier as far as what we pre-gamed when I get down to the Airbnb. Hopefully I'll send them all messages. Like I said, I'm gonna send all the messages actually now when I end this live. We're gonna walk on the plane. Once we get in our seat, I'll end the live, and then I'm gonna go straight to all messaging before the plane takes off. And then after the plane takes off, when I land, I should get a bunch of messages saying, hey, what time are you getting here? I'm here. And we'll see what we can do. We're gonna be moving really fast today, y'all. We're gonna start the live up again. It's a lot more crowded now.
Frontier passengers on flight 2471 will non-stop service to Dallas, Texas. I am looking for volunteers willing and able to sit in an emergency exit roll free of charge.
I'll be right back.
Again, Frontier passengers, I need volunteers to sit in an emergency exit roll free of charge.
Six. So they need six. They need 6 passengers to sit in emergency rows because it's 3 and 3, and we don't have 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We might have 6. I need my thing with super fire. She smiled too, but she fired at work. I will try to get more leg space. My comments can be deleted. Why? I don't know how. Midwest. I know I have certain words that I have that you can't, that nobody can use to protect the channel, but I don't have any I appreciate that, real Jamal. I don't have I don't really have any moderators, so nobody actually deleted it. Let me see. How long is the flight? You may already answer that. I think 3 hours, 3.5 hours. I get there like 4:30, and we leave at like 1:30. It's like 3 hours. What was the time difference? Probably less. Probably more. It's gonna last me over till I get to the to Dallas. Oh man, the way my brother said he got hurt and get there, I'm expecting when I get there they're gonna have like a day party. They're gonna be wilding. They're gonna be doing a bunch of stuff. But I don't see nothing on their Instagram, which is crazy. We got another match, y'all. No, same match. Let me see. Just Jones. His profile private? Yeah, that's crazy. I'm trying to see what my homies is doing in Dallas right now, so. Louis the only one posting. They in downtown Dallas. Thick ones, I tell y'all. That's my homies last night. They was at the bar. You know. Huh. Let me see. Shout out to my homie Arsenal. His album came out on Apple Music. It's called the Italian Cheeseburger. Let's see who else. Who else? Bladen Bars maybe. I'm trying to see one more. Cause they all got different styles. So like my other homie posted like where JFK got killed and stuff, all this stuff. Well, that's not JFK. Somebody else got killed here, but he posted all that. He posted like the cultural stuff right here. Here's go JFK Memorial Drive. I don't be doing all that. If I do, I'm like reenacting something or something like that. But the Texas School Book Depository, I guess is where the guy was shooting from. They went to Terry Black's barbecue in Dallas. I mean, remember, they've been there since Wednesday. So they got Wednesday, Thursday, now it's Friday, and it's almost midday Friday. So.
Oxford at gate 45, Oxford at gate 45.
Yeah, man. And we are on the way. Get out the way. Don't want to drink too much before we get on the plane. I need the bathroom. Man, it's gonna be interesting, y'all. Quick trip to Dallas. got one for? Oh, they keep deleting my Facebook dating comments. Oh, I don't know. I'm asking you to. Oh wait, he said I'm asking you to check out Facebook date. Oh, okay. I see it now. Yeah. I've heard of Facebook dating. To me, it's a little too personal. Only because like I got my family members on Facebook. Like I don't know. I guess a little bit too personal. I'm not really trying to get to know one like that. If I was trying to settle down, maybe I use Facebook dating. But Tinder and Bumble, they do the job. They do the job, man. Every time they do the job, yo. I can't even complain because even when I think like all is lost, just one of the three that I might have showed you guys already that said I only hang out with one that's a vibe. Like just one that's a vibe and don't be trying to spend like crazy for 2 days. That's a good vibe. So I like the thick ones. That's gonna be my saying every time something that's coming thick is gonna pass the screen. I'm gonna say I like the thick ones. So y'all can hear that a lot. You said, nah, bro, they can't see your page unless you give it to them. Then they can just see your name. Yeah, I don't know. Again, they say if it's not broke, don't fix it. But I got Instagram and Tinder. Again, I don't even use it for my area anymore. I only use it when I'm going locally, like for the in the States for I gotta buy a toothbrush and toothpaste too. But I get that in Dallas. I gotta buy a toothbrush and toothpaste. I ain't even bring that. I just smelled my breath after eating that chocolate. So we'll see, y'all. I'm gonna probably put the shirt on before I go on the plane, only because because it might be kind of breezy on the plane. I don't want to be moving around and stuff. I like the thick one. Yeah, you about to load up too now. Ever since I can remember, I've been popping my collar. Ain't nothing like a fresh white tea. Give me a second, yo. Ain't nothing like a fresh white tea on a hot day. Ooh, in the summertime. I feel you. All time S's. In case time of the essence. Time is the essence in that case, yeah. That fresh white tea make you feel good, boy. Fresh white tea with the Julio Norris. But you definitely want to see. I like it. I like thick ones. Let me see, y'all. Let's see, while everybody else, they moved the gate. I think the gate just moved. Or they just coming out. No, they're coming out. Alright, so I told you we're gonna end this when we got on the plane. 3-hour flight. 3 hours live would be cool if we could end this right when we walk on the plane, get in the seat, in the live, and I got about a good 10 to 15 minutes to send them texts out. Nah, Snow Bunny was kind of decent. Definitely was kind of decent, bro. I mean, again, we're gonna. I think we're gonna. That's what my thing. My thing is, I think we're gonna see a lot more thick ones, thick snow bunnies when we get to Texas, because that's one thing they do make bigger in Texas. Should be fun. I'm gonna have to scan my ID first. So they'll scan when they scan my boarding pass. Then I come back live after they scan my boarding pass. Then we'll walk into the seat, and that'll be the end of the live when we sit in the seat. Now we got the seat right next to the window seat, extra leg room. Stretch my legs out. Ooh, ooh, yeah. I love the thick ones. Love the thick ones. Oh man. I love the thick ones. I love the thick ones. You heard of that resort Blackbeards in near Sosua? I've heard of it. I heard it was a long time ago. I don't know if it's still around, but I definitely heard of that Blackbeards. I've heard of it. It's like one of them ancient myths of places and stuff. Like, yeah, I've only been to Sosua one time, so, and I was only there for like 3 hours. Like, I would want to go and spend time in Puerto Plata. I feel like Puerto Plata would be like my vibe more than Sosua. But I would need like a whole week so I could like really figure out the play. I would need like a whole week to figure out a play, because I feel like if you really want to if you really want to enjoy that area, I feel like you can't just be rushing it. It can't be just a wham bam thank you man weekend run to really enjoy it and get it the way it's going to go. Oh, it's in Puerto Plata. Okay, yeah, I think Puerto Plata would like that's me just the 3 hours or 4 hours that I was down in that area. I feel like Puerto Plata would be more my vibe. But it would have stopped by Sosua every now and then. But I think Puerto Plata would be more my vibe with the GFE experience. I have a wider selection. I can get the girls are maybe not as much into. Notice I said not as much into transactional means. I feel like all of them will be in transactional means, but some of them in Puerto Plata might not be as much there. So that's why I figured. I figured that would be a bigger chance. I mean, shout out to Dre Chugs. Yo, Fresh. I plan on going to Santo Domingo next summer. Is it worth it? Haven't been there yet. I think Santo Domingo is more of the local town as well, and like again, that's more of my vibe. I'm with the pro scene. Don't get me wrong, but I do like the local vibe of like what a Santo Domingo would be. And I know a couple joints from Colombia that went over there, and they go to Santo Domingo often. They like Santo Domingo also. So if the Colombian women like Santo Domingo, it's probably a good chill vibe. But I figure like again, one of those towns the weekend thing might not work as well. You need like at least 7 days to really get the vibe out, get accustomed to it. Let me see. I don't like the thick ones. That's what I'm talking about right here. Wait, this is what I'm talking about right here, y'all. I like the thick ones. This is what I'm talking about right here. This is what I'm trying to go in Dallas with. I don't got no super chats with it though. I don't got no more super chats. Soy, I am I'm very reserved. I do not like liars. And most important, and what's very important for me to talk or get to the main point. And when we talk, it's clear and get to the main point. What level? Let me see. He says, what level you at with Spanish? I say about 4 or 5. Like I can read it. It's backwards, so you're not gonna see it. But it says, "Soy muy reservado." I'm very reserved. Me gusta las me no, no me gusta las mentirosas. It means I don't like liars. She also says, muy importante, me gusta me hablan claro decir un principle. Like basically like people that get straight to the point. Like main principle, main point. I like people being clear, claro. So they want people that's like direct for what you want. And I don't have no more super like, so you can hit it with a regular like, even though I have you just swipe with y'all for now. He said got a cheat code. Let's see. That's all right. That's all right. Again, you gotta figure out what you working with when you go places, man. Like something like this, you probably won't ever see, or like this, you won't ever see. There you go. Something like this, nice. Nope. I don't know why this service here. Oh, okay. Oh, look at what she said. Look at the conversation, y'all. She goes, how was everything? I said, great. At the airport now. On my way to Dallas. How about you? Waiting for you to land. But see, that's the one with the AI though, y'all. And she's 33. That's this one right here with the AI, waiting for me to land. Let me ask her, she meeting me at the airport. Oh really? Oh really? Meeting me at the airport?
Frontier passengers on flight 2471 will not stop service to Dallas, Texas. We'll start general boarding in just a few moments. At this time, we'd like to welcome Freeboard. If you have PRE or Group 0 current boarding pass, you're now welcome aboard. Once again, we are only boarding Freeboard in Group 0.
So she said waiting for me to land. So I said, oh really? Meeting me at the airport or when I get to my Airbnb? Now, the reason why I said that, in my mind, is that she's obviously not going to meet me at the airport. Because for her to meet me at the airport, she would have to take an Uber. Or she would have to drive and wait there. Unless she thinks she's going to pick me up. And which time? FaceTime first? Now, I would normally, if it's somewhere overseas, I normally would. He said it's a setup, Fox Brown Pop. I don't know. Normally I would, but I mean, I'm overseas, but in the States, not as much. Because the whole thing is that we're meeting during the day. I'm staying at... Hold on, let me see what group... Let's see what group I am, though. Give me a second. I like it. Let me see. I don't know what group I am. Give me a second, y'all. Get you a black queen of Dallas is crazy slide now. I'm group 2. Again, man, I don't know. Like, I don't really have a preference when it comes to that. I just want somebody with a vibe. And the fact that she said waiting for me to land with a wink. Let's go, y'all. I told you we're gonna walk to the thing. Come on, y'all. We're playing that big extra plug all trip, y'all.
TBD or T0, please come to agent here at gate 45. Once again, with your passengers on flight 2471 will not stop service to Dallas, Texas.
All right, y'all, let's go.
TBD or T0, please come to agent here at gate 45.
This whole side is actually this one Dallas thing. I told you guys I would take you guys with me. I told you guys I would take you guys with me all the way to the seat. So I gotta switch it up before we get to the thing. I gotta switch it up so I can give them the boarding pass. Give me a second. Shorty fire. She worked firework. I told you she was fire, y'all. Ah. 2 and 3. Real quick, y'all gotta get about to be in Dallas like the Mavericks. You know it, man. My brother say hurry up and get there. So like I'm guessing they think it's really late because normally if they're not that late, they probably just sit in the house. They be in the group chat, but I ain't really see them too much in the group chat during the day, so they gotta be at a day party or something. I'm probably gonna get to that day party later. I like the thick. Ooh. Second time I done dropped that one. Oh, it's the only one. 12D.
We can't move the planes unless everybody in row 1 has their bags up, because they're in the hallway.
12D. Hello. Thank you. Oh, give me a second, y'all. Gotta take this bag off. I told you I stayed until we make it to the seat. We done made it to the seat. Now I gotta do the texting real quick. It's your boy FRE, $H Fresh at the Flower Way. That's THEFLYBOYWAY. Don't ask why, just check out the channel, and I will see you guys in Dallas. Peace.